I'm awake. I swear. This time I swear I was actually awake. I was actually busy. I was getting worms, getting some worms, and now I'm free of worms. Good times. Worms are good. Worms are cool. You guys should try it out sometimes. Getting worms, that is really good. Damn, I really need to fix the chat. God damn it. God damn it. Shrink this. Boom. Easy fix. Done. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. In multiple ways than one. I'm not ready. But what I do know. Where's the game? There it is. You're not gonna have you. Oh, you know what? I forget about Katawa Shoujo Pt.2. It's like the game is so tiny on my screen, on my like 6,000 monitor resolution shit. I could just freaking do this. Yes. Yes. You're in the middle. I'm in the middle of setting things up. I've yet to post the Twitter alert. I didn't post the one yesterday, but I'm kind of thankful I didn't do that because I kind of revealed my model. Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I did change everything. Yeah, it's fine there. It's okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, thankfully my big brain was working for me. That's good. Let me go and set the live alert. This time I will definitely use it. Weird. Protag. I mean, then again, I probably should have just not streamed and waited like 10 extra minutes. Like, I've got nothing prepared. Holy shit. Live at Twitch in bio. Anyway, it's a mic test as well. Mic test. Hold up. Doing a mic test. Doing a mic test. Mic test. I don't hear my shit. Hello? Oh, I hear it now. Okay, good. I'm gonna turn up my mic a little bit more because I just realized I was a little quiet. Okay, I'm gonna be right there. Oh, bum 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 bum. Bam bum 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 bum. Ba da da bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Okay, there's that. Took care of that. I'm gonna go ahead and also do this. Bop. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead. I need to really organize my discourse. It's starting to get to the point where I'm like, I have to click this one over here. I have to click that one over there. I'm fucking, I'm doing it right now. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Put that away. I'm gonna get myself a drink, and I'll be right back. And then I'll go ahead and get started, and then pretty much go over the entire thing of it. Let me go ahead and just put this here. What the heck is this? Sorry, I just got a notification on my phone. The IRS is actually trying to fight me right now. Oh no, that's not great. Okay, I'll be right back. I need a drink. I'm actually supremely sweaty after getting some worms, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I can get started. Yes. We're 7 minutes in, and that's fine. Oh shit. It's fine. If nothing spilled, everything just moved very shakily. This thing is gonna collapse, and it's gonna cause a huge disruption in this. But I like living with danger. I'm mixing up a drink right now. Hold up. And boom, mixed up. This is a non-sweaty, a non-hoodie. Jesus Christ, a non-hoodie one. This is a non-hoodie stream. Preposterous, I know. Actually, you know what? It's so out of the blue. I'm also gonna turn off my fan. Not like I have it active every single day, or I have it on multiple times, but like it kind of messes up with the actual quality of my recordings. So I just fucking sweat in a room. I can see why people just don't wear anything. It's more efficient. Anyway, what were you doing last time? Let me think. Last time, during Katawa Shoujo, I think we were just pretty much meeting the girls. We're still in like Act 1. We have not gone any further than Act 1. So our goal is to at least make it to the Act 2. I think I could die. I could die if I choose poorly. I don't think I'm locked in for the bad ending path, so we don't have to worry about that. So we'll see. I don't know what to do just yet, but we'll be fine. Someone ate part of you? I'm fine. At least I'm fine. Somebody else died though. Hold up. Already opened it. Damn, I was hoping I could open this crisp bottle. Bottle of water. How's it going, Remoto? You having a good day? Man, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Holy shit. Okay. Actually, you know what? It just might be more efficient to play this on the OBS capture. Nah, this is fine. I've been debating whether I should speak like a like an anime prototype for Hisao. High-speed regen with poison venomous bodily fluids at work. Oh, well, I hope you're having a good day at work then. I am yeah, I'm a slime. I have all those things. That's just kind of what you get when you're a slime. You just get those buffs. Let me turn it down a slight tad more. Okay, there you go. Thinking of jumping off the roof? Don't do that. You won't get isekai'd. You'll just be stuck in purgatory. Many people will get stuck in purgatory. Don't be doing that. It's boring there. It's boring. At least you get stimulation from real life. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. But better than existing as a water flea. At least in my opinion. But don't do it. Purgigi. I'm gonna try sounding like an anime protag. Like your stereotypical anime protag. Purgigi Akutani. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. I don't know if I could take this out seriously if I gave him this kind of voice. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approached the girls. Don't let us cringe. I had D&D today, right? And as a joke, I decided to change my character's voice because it's been a while since we last did this session. I decided to be like an anime protag for my voice. My DM isn't fun, guys. My DM, I wish they could loosen up a little bit, because I'll shoot you with 50 BMG. What the hell's a 50 BMG? A Browning machine gun. It wouldn't hurt me. I'm super good. My DM Lily told me, you gotta stop. It's hurting my ears. I'm like, bro, you chill. Literally, I'm doing nothing speaking like this. It's not like I'm being obnoxious about it. I just, whenever I speak, it just sounds like that. Whenever I'm in character, I just sound like that. I just sound like this. Yeah. I sound like that. And you're like, stop. Stop, please. Hey, did you see, you notice a girl passed here? Oh, nice. Hisao's trying to learn from his past mistake. Oh yeah, we've met Lily, we've met Shizune, the pink hair girl, Hanako. Nice. I'm thinking about running a Bleach one shot. All my characters are making their. All my players making their characters. I can't make one. Well, yeah. That's the problem with being a DM. I understand why my DM suffers, but at the same time, you gotta have fun when you're a DM. Well, actually, that's not necessarily true, Rimoto. Because you could just think about it this way. You're making the world and the characters based off Bleach. You could just have fun making those and try to figure out how they connect to the plot. I think it might be more fun with lore creating that way. I don't know. Just getting my own two-piece. Maybe. What does she look like? Okay, yeah. Yuko's the librarian, I think. Lily is the blind girl, I think. Long, dark hair, kinda shy. I hate this voice for Sal. No, I don't know how to make a boss enemy or shit like that. Well, I mean, if I don't know how to look, I'm also a DM. I only DM very rarely. I don't know how to do shit. I just go with the flow, and I think people like it that way. Like, I have some planning, but I just make shit up. I'm like, yeah, yeah, this looks good. I consider things, make sure it's not overbalanced or underbalanced, and we go from there. It's a tennis court of brains. Yeah, she had some scars on her face. No, I'm not gonna talk like Sal like that. I don't think I could really do it. I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. I've been talking like that all day, and I'm scared I'm gonna get stuck speaking like that. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. No, fuck. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear. Yuko, would you excuse me? I'd better try and find her. Oh, spider tried to climb on me. Sure, I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right. Well, I'll see you later then. Goodbye. Goodbye. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Eat the spooter? No. Look, alright, I had this thought yesterday, alright? Spiders are rad, because they can also trap roaches. Little known fact, roaches are stupid and walk around everywhere, anywhere they please, but they're so dumb they can't see when there's a lot of webs. So whenever a roach walks into the spider's domain, I do the privilege of taking that roach out. Because it's entangled, it can't move. I'm not sure if the spider eats it or whatever, but I kill it and I throw it in the trash. Right? It's done. We got a symbiotic relationship, the spider and I. Did I do something wrong? It's not trying to eat me, which means that the symbiotic relationship is over, and now it's war. What did you do? Nothing. I just talked to her, tried to get to know her more. Didn't even manage to get started. Nico sighs and looks awfully bothered, even more so than she did before. I guess you weren't wrong, so much as tactless. You can't taste your slime, eat the spooter. It's not about the taste. It's about the function of having spiders. I wouldn't betray Spooderman like that. Become Spooderman. I don't want to be... Spider-Man's one thing, but Spooderman? I don't want to be Spooderman. I think I like my face the way it is currently. Tactless? That girl's a bit of a special case. It's like she never really talks to anyone. Isn't that a bit strange? Coward? If the line in the sand is whether or not I eat a spider or I don't eat a spider, you're sick. You're deranged. Go see a health person. Go see a mental doctor. Get yourself inside a mental institute. I'm not wrong. I'm correct. I wonder. It's just how she is, I think. Like, alright, let me go out there, alright? Do people eat spiders? Let's call a psychiatrist. You think I know words? I couldn't come up with that quick enough. Or, I just simply didn't want to use that word. Pendejo. Don't you dare call me a pendejo. You're the pego para atrás. yo te mato, como así, y te doy una de estos, y te doy una de estos, yo traigo el chancla, yo tengo la chancla. No quieres la chancla, que sí. Aquí está, aquí está, aquí está la chancla. Oh god, this is getting PTSD. I can't wield this. I'm not strong enough. I can't wield it. It's too. Oh, mom. Femboy. Yeah. I'm no longer. I've grown past the arc. I'm strong now. Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. Perhaps I was being a little tactless after all. Hisao. That's not your name. Why is his name Hisao? I don't... Your name fucking sucks, Hisao. Be Hisao instead. Hisao is trying to be a better person. I appreciate that. Submissive and breedable. No, I won't tolerate that language. I mean that legitimately. I'm not submissive or breedable. End of story. I've got microplastics in the balls, you see. I can't be breedable. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. True. True, but don't be an asshole. That's all you have to be. Don't be an asshole, Sal. Everybody's got microplastics in their blood. It's part of life at this point, man. It's part of life. If you might think like it's submissive and breedable. Stop that. I'm warning you only once. I'm only warning you once. I'm throwing down the hammer. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets. Looks like she wants to say something to that, but resists it. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. True. True. It's only... And if I don't, well, here's your answer. That. A lot more severe. Simple as that. Yep. I think it's an elephant only... Oh, wait. Fuck, I just read that. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. I guess she doesn't have a good sense for self-restraint. It makes me smile when she blushes heavily. What? What? That sounds stupid? No, it sounded really wise. And I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Rude? I mean, if I ask you to stop, legitimately, then it's not rude. I'm just saying. It's a good thing you caught me when I was happy. If you caught me earlier today, Tuesday, I was gonna get the fucking banhammer. Sorry, it's okay, I understand. It's all fun and games, but I don't want to muddle the message. I don't want to muddle my identity. As long as you understand that, that's a-okay. Anyway, what's the game about? Alright, it's about girls with disabilities, and Hisao here is also somebody with a disability, so we are going... It's a visual novel that involves romantic relationships with one of these girls. Not this one, though. This one's lame and a librarian. Those are two different things. Don't keep them together. We're currently still in Act 1, so we're just getting to know all different girls in the game itself. And after that, depending on the choices we make, we get different paths, and we get stuff like that. Oh, even I don't go that far. What? To what specifically? Dating sim with people with disabilities? Yes. However, it's not a... Well, it is about the... Okay, the disabilities are part of it. I can see deleted messages. I just timed out. You just gotta hit him with the 1 second timeout to know that you're serious. I'm serious today. I know. Okay. Oh, so how's it going, Seta? You doing well? Oh, fuck. I clicked off the game. Oh, shit. Where the fuck's my game? Help! Yeah, just chilling. Alright. Just chilling, I see. Okay, cool. I got worms earlier today, so I'm trying to calm down. The game, by the way, not the actual condition. And, yeah. It's probably gonna be the shorter stream, because I probably might just get to Act 2 and then call it a day. Act 1 is the biggest one out of the bunch. Anyway, Neither of us has anything to add, so I can't read anymore. Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on the desk really like doing that. Yeah, true. What if I was like... Just because I have some paper here. Just going crazy with it. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing. But I have to do it. And I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. Oh, yeah. I wanted some books, but I kind of just left them over there because... You want to commit arson? Set something on fire? No, I don't want to commit arson. Not to this beautiful library full of light novels, manga, and any other things that might be entertaining. I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I've read Harry Potter. Big brain. I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. Couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else and just checks out my books for me. I plop down my book. Right? She checks it. It's how to count in Spanish. Easy tricks to learn Spanish. Spanish for dummies. I guess this is what they call tact. Yeah, not being the jerk immediately, or being blunt. That's tact. Hisao, you should learn a thing or three. Holding the library books with one arm, I troweled my pocket for the key to the door. Harry Pooper. I actually never read a single Harry Potter book. Then again, I don't remember the last time I read an English book. all nothing but foreign literature for me. A sudden sound from behind me startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying, or the key I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around and see who's talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yeah, but we met before. Yesterday? I never watched a single Star Wars movie. Neither have I. That's kind of normal for me, to be honest. I don't really watch many movies. I don't think so. I would have remembered someone who I only met yesterday. Wait, when was that? What day is it today? Hold up. Where am I? I tried to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we've met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Ah! Oh god. Yo, why is this guy so mad? Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. Uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, it's going to mean one of two things. Either we have met and you're telling the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you're just a spy. Not a single episode of Game of Thrones 2? No. I've literally not watched a single episode of any recent media, or any movie of recent media, besides like the more nerdy ones such as Mario and Dragon Ball, and that's it. Even so, those are like mainstream ones. He pauses. A psychic spy. He's got me. He's got me on lock. Master Detective Kenji's on the loose with his Harry Potter frickin' scarf. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room. Although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not a psychic. Does Inside Out 2 count? I don't know. I haven't watched that either. For me? For you? I don't know. That's really a you thing. Do you think it counts? How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. Unlike you! Stop that, man. We literally met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies! If you think you can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind, you're sorely mistaken. Oh, so he is legally blind. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. I want to break his back. I want to take his neck and just get rid of him because he's pissing me off. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage, even if he did. If this man tried to fight me, I'd break his nose so easily. Yes, I'd be beating up a legally blind kid, but still, I'd be able to do it. No remorse. Bada bing. Get out of my face. Oh, wait, I see now. Slap him? If there's an option, I probably would. Slap the blindness. I don't think that's how blindness works. I mean, shit, if that did work, I'd ask to get slapped every day to make my eyesight better. It's not like I'm blind, but, you know, I'd like more eyesight. I see now. Damn, it really is you. Holy shit, did you, like, work out? Sighing again, and then once again for good measure, I step backwards, just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good, I think. Something wrong? I don't know, man. Just had this stupid thing happen to me. I mean, a few stupid things, actually, even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. It's you. You asshole, it's you. I'm not sure if it's because of the way I act or because of them being just normal people. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we have had any contact either. Yeah, well, that's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psych spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in. I'm starting to slowly think that Kenji isn't necessarily living the same reality as the rest of us. You see, this is how it is. This world, there's no justice, you see. Even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. Holy shit, hardest quote. Hold up, that's actually a hard-ass quote. Even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. That's actually rad. I like that. I'm gonna steal that. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. True. Based take. It doesn't matter. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So, what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? Are you a giraffe? A giraffe spy? Is something I think he'd say. It's nothing. I just scared off some girl accidentally. Literally, too. She actually ran away from me. Was my fault, really, I think. Not really used to all this just yet. A girl? A cute one? Cute? Well, that's a hard question. She had a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the face... Hisao? Damn, I really fucking hate Hisao, Jesus Christ. But the face, there was a scar on the face. I guess it could go either way. She was cute. I'm gonna go with what I feel. I think she was personally cute. I mean, yes, people have deficiencies, like, in terms of, like, scars on the face sometimes, but, I mean, that doesn't really take away from anything. She was cute. Yeah, cute, I guess. I knew it! There are a lot of cute girls here, a strangely disproportionate amount. I bet this is one of the dark secrets of the school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? You didn't say shit to me. I don't remember any such warning. His house written in 2 kanjis. Long time, old, long cherished, and then life, birth, raw, uncooked. What the fuck? Is this the Katawa Shoujo I've heard about? Correct. We're talking to Kenji, my hallmate, the only one that's on this floor. Also, how's it going, Microscopic? How's it going? How's it going? You having a good day? You guys having a good one? Yeah, alright, guys, let me set you the scene. This is 2012. This game is pretty still good, but I'm just gonna say there's there are gonna be a little funnies here, and also Hisao's kind of an asshole for quite a while. Yes, good day. That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. After the model review yesterday, I'm glad that no one hated the model, so I was kind of glad. That made me kind of happy. Well, lunch break is over. All right, have a good work session. I'm a Dipperino. Take care. Take care. I'm gonna keep talking to Kenji. I don't remember such warning. Dark secrets. Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. Like my Yu-Gi-Oh card. Debut already happened? Not necessarily. Not. Oh, wait. I probably should rephrase. The challenge for the early model reveal, the early model version reveal, was done yesterday, and I spent just like a few minutes to show us. You guys really want me to show you guys? Like now? Should I pull it up for the stream? I mean, I guess I could. Let me see. I mean, it's not fully debuted yet. That's the issue. I mean, all right, lemmings. All right, you freaking lemmings. Fine, let me just go ahead and set it up then. I will not be using any features or toggles or such. You're not gonna get shown everything just yet. That's our slime. Get your freaking whatever out of the way. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I am so squishy. What the fuck? What happened to me? Why am I like this? Ah! Don't show again. Oh shit. Hold up. I'm squished. Help, guys. I got trapped in the tube. Hold up. Do I have pants on? Thank God I have pants on. Why am I so squished? Why am I squished? Squished? Yeah, why the fuck am I so squished? Hold up. That's a long gooey. Help, guys! I got stuck in a Pringles can. Help! Help! I've been squeezed! I've been squeezed! Help! What are you guys laughing at? Help! Actually though, like, why am I squeezed? Ah, there you go. It's just the ratio. Okay. Right, I'm gonna put you down here. I'm actually gonna put you right here. I'm gonna put you in the top right because I'm taking the scene today. It's me. Hello. Pants on, panties off. I don't have panties. Not like I would want to have panties anyway. You know what I mean? I'm not a panties wearing guy. I'm a guy that wears boxers. And I do mean boxers. And I guess also spats. Lame. You wouldn't be saying that if you didn't know how amazing wearing different types of underwear felt like. That isn't panties. I've had experiences when wearing other things besides panties. Not like it's not like I need to. I don't have anything to show for this. You ever get a PO box, we'll send you panties. Ah, hey guys, I'm gonna open my throne request now. Go ahead. I still gotta do so much setup for the actual stuff. Oh. Anyway. You guys wanted to see the model. Here it is. You sickos get your fill? Yeah, it's not very pomp and circumstance this time. Sorry, today's a Tuesday, which means I'm evil. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. My coworker wouldn't stop asking me questions, and now I'm at my breaking point. Anytime I could just yell. I just get really close to the mic and just yell in your ears. Fuck you. Looks good though? Thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot. Why is the channel points coffee beans? Because it's caffeine, you fool. It's caffeine. Think about it. Think with a little bit of your... No, I'm joking. It's understandable. Because I like coffee. That's pretty much it. I was thinking about whether or not to do slime. But I was like, nah. Slime's easy to do. Hydrate, you got it. You got it. Hold up, wait. I got an idea. Watch this. Hold up, let me zoom out. Oh, I'm squished again. Oh, I gotta keep the aspect ratio. That's the issue. Hey, it's me. I'm Kenji. What's good, guys? I'm in like a green screen, so I need to have like a better cut for it. I could probably fix that, but that's something I have to do later. You guys got what you needed, so I'm gonna go ahead and hide now. Goodbye. Bye. Okay. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. And I'm gonna say it again. That's all you're getting. The only small treat you get. Yes, dark secrets, extremely dark, like a black hole. Now I'm sounding like a Protag with Kenji. God damn it. When will coffee and gamer subs combination make its return? I'll make that a. I'll make that like a debut goal or something. I don't know. I still have, soon. I'm just gonna answer everything with soon. Have you noticed that the number of girls in this school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40. Given Gamer subs collab confirmed. I wish. I'm not big, guys. You guys are feeding my ego, which is bad. You guys are an influence. I don't need my ego to be any higher because then I'd start floating off the ground. I'd go, this is how I do it. It'd be like, and then I fly into the sky. That's about it. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. What? He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Okay. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Hold on. What did I? Fuck you, will work. All right, take care. Take care, Ray. What's up, Sparky? Do not call me that. Serious. I'm trying to be a little bit more wholesome. Femboys aren't wholesome, I don't think. Wait, are they actually? Fuck it. I can't get distracted. Guys, let me read the damn text for a minute. I'm getting confused. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is like a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no! I mean, school... What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I don't think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No. I'm not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that the school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. Kenji? The disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this cold world turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the internal war against the forces of the feminist. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Yeah? Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. Is that true? Kenji, hold up. Kenji, if I fact check the fuck out of you right now. Hold up. America. Man to woman ratio. Woman ratio. Ratio. Okay, there is 97 versus 100. So, I mean, technically, I guess women are in the majority. That is true, Kenji. But it's such a slight margin. It literally makes not a single difference, pal. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the buildup of a military has always been a clear sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, and yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They're so cunning. What the fuck, Kenji? Soon the day will come when... Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. Oh my god, this guy's an incel. My fucking dorm mate's a goddamn incel, for fuck's sake. They'll string you along, then kill you just as they killed me. You'll end up just like me. Oh, hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me, man. It's the best I could think of. So? You're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy. Wild dorm mate I've been given. Stop it. I lost you way back there, somewhere around feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room and puppets. You like puppets? No puppets. Kenji's fucking face, man.
Alright, you don't like puppets. Alright, grass is still cool though, right?
He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal. It's clear that I was wrong. This guy's a fucking psycho. What the fuck? This guy's fucking weird. I don't want to know him anymore. He's strange.
Something on your mind, dude?
Just thinking what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenshi frowns, looking deeply upset.
You mean that's you? It can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That's my dream, and you can't steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two last sane man. It would invalidate that whole last part. And that part's kind of important. There can only be one. Like in that Ford movie where there could only be one. And in the end, there was only one dude left, because that was the point.
What the fuck are you on, Kenji? I'll have whatever you're having, Kenji. I have never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before.
Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracies that this school holds as tangled as... quick, finish my line for me, be a pal.
I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late, Kenji. The amount of time you wasted by talking to me is, well, it's now 2 a.m. I'll have you know.
That doesn't sound like an analogy. But whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist and conspiracy to them. Denial's a terrible thing.
Dude, what is this guy on about?
Later.
He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly it's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right past through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what the fuck just happened to me, so I give up and just go to bed. Get off my shoes before falling face first into bed. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on my homework. That's cringe. Someone is doing homework? Dude, Alright guys, I'm about to drop you guys some new knowledge. I've never once did my homework in school. I'm not proud of it, but I also don't care about homework. They're a waste of my time. I'll just simply ace the test and get like a C in the class, pissing off my fucking professors. And guess what? Guess what? You can't do anything about it because it just goes to show how smart I am if I pass those exams. Just give me less homework next time, idiot. I guess I'm the idiot.
Oh yeah!
I love C's on my report card. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my sheets, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. The school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anyone else would be easy. Maybe I'm just trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more of a school and less of a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all.
I freaking hate school.
Time skip. Activate. I feel very tired this morning. Probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I started doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today's gonna be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just for one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't really have an answer for them if they do. So, this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat. Well, no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. I turn my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now! There is no escape!" Ah, I'm dead.
Ichan, looks like we're gonna be together again. Yay, yay!
Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now unless I were to jump through the window. We might have to take those chances. Hisao, we might have to take those chances. I don't know. Kenji was warning me about the feminist conspiracy. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. I just find it funny. Kenji's fucking...
Hey, did you know about the feminist conspiracy? I've got graphs and puppets. Are you sure? Hisao. Yeah, you want to learn about it?
Oh, but I used to have people back in my old dorm room that were kind of like that. I wonder if any of them were Kenji-like. I wish I could have interacted with them more. It's just so fun to see. What's wrong, Hee-chan? Oh, Hee-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said you would join it. You would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hee-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to have already an answer for us this early, right? Right? Ha 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 ha! Wah ha ha! Why is it? I keep thinking of Waluigi when she laughs. I don't know why. Maybe it's the copious amount of Waluigi porn I need to know. Ah, no, I can't help it. I was just watching a video about Waluigi facts and shit. It's on my mind. I'm so happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expense. I'm even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Yes, being self-aware is half the battle. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. When I actually look at this stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only 2 problems. Oh, but those problems are gonna have like Part A, Part B, Part C, Part D. We're fucked. I hate it when my teachers do that to me. It's like, yes, there's only 2 questions. I look at the damn homework. It's 3 pages long, madam. What do you mean it's 2 questions long? You mean it's 2 questions long, but each one's a feature-length film. My bad. We seem to have different definitions of length. What the fuck's a meter? That kind of thing. What the hell's small to you? I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. Well, that's pretty cool. That's rad. I appreciate people like that. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. Looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her work with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there. Huh? Who, Hee-chan? Her, Hanako. Over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Hee-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? Oh, I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. I keep skipping the line. No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hee-chan. Why not? Chi-chan wouldn't get along with her. And why not? Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lifting up and down quality present in everything she says. Just because, Hee-chan. By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation. It makes me realize, again, how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time. She looks very pissed. I'm sorry, my bad. I just thought we would have a nice, chill, relaxing day. And, questions are fine. What, Chi-chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to be saying that. You said it anyway. I know, Hee-chan. It's fine if you overhear. One of this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her I wouldn't be able to understand how things Shizune is saying, and vice versa. Yeah, that's nice. Thanks. Thanks, Misha. Is that also why she signs all the time, so there's never a conversation Shizune will be left out of? I suppose so. Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Hee-chan. Yeah, no worries. With my Giga Brain, with my Giga Mesh, with my freaking Alpha Chat Giga Man Maximum Protein Brain, I could solve these questions with ease. We finished with time to spare, and I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly the food so far has been subpar. This sent Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way down there. And what about the bill? Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulders towards the back of the classroom. It's like that. I wish there was like some, I don't know what's causing me to have these weird flows in my sentences. It just kind of happens. It just occurs. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. Huh. I read that as decks. Like they were about to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic the Gathering. Or shit, I thought like tarot cards as well. I've been getting into reading a lot more tarot cards recently. I wanna start reading fortunes. I've actually been doing it on the side for other people. And myself, and most importantly, I haven't done today's. Hold up, let me pull up mine, guys. Hold up, I'm pulling up my tarot card readings. I'm pulling up my dailies. People talk about dailies in Genshin and MMOs. Nah, when I talk about dailies, I'm talking about tarot cards, baby. Let's go. All right, so I'm pulling my daily reading. Here we go. Here we go. So, I pulled the chariot in reverse for my thinking aspect, which is pretty bad because it means I have lack of control. That's true. I do have that. You're right. Wow. So true. How do I feel today? I feel like a king of wands, which is overcoming challenges. Fuck if I know what that means. Anyway, last one is doing. I'm panicking today is what the card is telling me. I can handle and adapt to the demands of life. Possibly. Maybe not. We'll find out. Matter of moments. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. I saved it. The one with actual box lunches mixed in and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. Hey, did you watch last night's game? It was pretty good. But when I watch Hanako, it feels like I'm the only one who could see her. Almost as she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. Maybe she noticed you staring at her, like very creepily. Like imagine you're just like reading a book. I'm pretty sure it's pretty common where if you could feel someone's gaze on you, like you could probably feel it from a thing left in our genetic code from like being hunted and such from animals, like the danger sense, right? Like spider sense. Like imagine you just reading, I don't know, some historical biography or something. I don't know, just fill in the blank there with the book, and just see some guy staring at you from 3 desks down, like 10 feet away, just like, what's going on with this person? I'd be creeped the fuck out. I want to leave. What to do? Well, I could read my book. I could wait for Shizune and Misha to come to a decision. I could go talk with Hanako. What would I do? I'm trying to be as honest as possible. If this was me, if I was loser Hisao, what would I do? I mean, at this point, I'm pretty damn curious as to what's happening with Hanako. I think I'd probably just talk to Hanako. Like, hey, what's your deal? Can you tell me? can you tell someone like me so I'd stop being such an asshole? I wouldn't read my book. That'd be lame. I'm gonna talk with Hanako. I still feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I'd better say something. Yeah, that's also true. We kind of made her run away. We should at least apologize for startling her. I mean, like, sorry about that. I didn't mean to be cringe. Yeah, and then be cringe again because I got nothing else to say after that. Hey there, Hanako. Well, at least she remembers my name. Hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. I just did. I'm just kind of new here and thought I should get to know my classmates. As Hanako looks up at me, I notice her scarring once more. Stop staring at it, dude. Stop staring. Hisao, stop staring at it, bro. It's a little bewildering that you can barely notice it from across the room, but so noticeable from close up. Those look like burn marks. That's okay. It was my fault. Nah, that wasn't anyone's fault. It just kind of happened. So, are you waiting for someone? I saw you looking at the door before. Yes, Lily. Oh, you mean Lily the blind? Sal, please, you're killing me here, man. You're killing me here. I couldn't wingman you for shit in real life, bro. Oh, you mean Lily the blind one? Lily the blind, you mean? Yes, I know of her. She's blind, right? My man, please, my brother in Christ, Hisao, get your wrist game. Lock in, bro. Lock in on not fucking up for one day. Hanako only nods in response, and I can't help but wonder if defining people through their disabilities is a faux pas of the worst kind, or just normal here. There are ways to say it a little nicer than Lily, the blind girl, Dark Souls boss. They just like fucking. Oh, you mean the guy who's got stage 4 cancer, right? Billy Joe, the guy that's about to die, the guy on the deathbed, that guy. Yeah, I know Billy Joe. My God. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. You two friends? Oh, you mean Goomin the femboy? Exactly. No one. I know Goomin the femboy. The Father Gwendolyn's theme starts playing. I don't even remember their themes. I really want to play Bloodborne. Actually, I'm playing Elden Ring this week, aren't I? I'm playing like. Yeah, it's not tomorrow because I got a little fun collab tomorrow with some cool people. No, it's Thursday. Okay. Yeah, it's Thursday, and then Friday, Sonic Adventure 2, and then Saturday is drawing a bunch of fucking hands. Let's go. Okay. Alright. I'm getting distracted. Are you two friends? Yes. As if hoping for Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. Alright, Hisao, back off. You're making her uncomfortable. You gotta back off. I think I'm making her nervous again. Exactly. Well, I hope I'm not disturbing you right now. No, that's not it. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here. What do you mean? Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom? No, not really. Hanako's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune. They got some beef. Where are you? Are you telling me that that, we got factions. We got fucking factions in this game. Ooh. Shizune? Hanako nods again. What about her? Don't they get along? Hanako shakes her head. Clearly this is something she doesn't want to talk about. Alright. It doesn't make a strange sort of sense. Shizune and Lily not getting along so well. It does make a strange sort of sense. Well, yes, because one can't hear and the other one can't see. How would they communicate? Braille? How would they communicate? It would have to be Braille. Lily, it can only be in that specific format. But does Shizune know Braille? I don't. That's so weird to think about. How would they? I can't think of any other method for them to communicate. Communicating between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can see the whole hands are talking. Wait, whose hands are talking? Damn, I can't fucking read. Maybe I also need to relax and check myself out. Hanako is so focused on Shizune that I'm the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Hanako spins around to confirm this. She does a Mario twirl and goes, wahoo! Upon seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door. Lily. Ah, Hanako. Good morning. Is the president here? Yes. Hanako glances over her shoulder at Shizune again, as if to confirm she can't hear them, even though that's impossible. I suppose we'd best be off then. Lily's sigh and tone of what seems like frustration makes me raise an eyebrow. I guess there's some kind of beef between the two. It's intriguing, but that's not really something I'd ask about. I'm sure if they wanted me to know, they would tell me. It's only my 3rd day here. I should be trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. So true. Thank God you finally locked in on the friendship game. Let's go. Still, it's a little funny to find out that the school has little feuds, just like my old high school. Even if people are more tolerant of others, they're still going to get on each other's nerves. True. Hey Lily, how are things? Sorry I made you run off yesterday. Oh my, is that Sao? I didn't realize you were here. It seems that Lily is a little embarrassed about being so frank in front of me. Sorry, Lily, I thought you realized. No, it's alright, Hanako. Sao, please don't worry about yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding. Well, if you say so. I'm still working this place. I'm still figuring out what is good and not good to say in this place. I am figuring it out as we go. Anyway, the blind kid from next door is a cool guy. I like him. But also he's blind. Did you know that? That's the kind of tact Hisao has. Well then, I think you'll find most people here are more forgiving than elsewhere. I suppose so. They're the ones that have to deal with it every day, right? If you are feeling a little confused, please do not be afraid to ask questions. Sure, I'll remember that. Lily? Lily gives a small nod of acknowledgement. I'm sorry, Hisao, but we must be off. Hanako really doesn't look all that comfortable here right now, and Lily still seems a little embarrassed. I wonder if my apologies really made any impact. Do you mind if I accompany you two? Hey, let's do it. Let's get that friendship game. I know I'm kinda pushing it, but Lily hums quietly, still smiling. I'm sure that we could accommodate you, can't we, Hanako? She looks at Lily, then at me, and she freezes wide-eyed. Sure. Well then, shall we go? Let's go! Making friends! Making friends on the 3rd day of school! I mean, I would have made friends the 1st day, is what I'm saying. Gumin is the best at socializing. Even though I've fucked up so many different things, so many different times. But I don't count those, because those are L's. I only count W's. Guys, here's a little... I'm about to tell you a secret. Listen up close. This is a little bit of grandpa wisdom, okay? All these L's... right? Guys, if you put 2 L's at like a 45 degree from each other, like a 45 degree, and then flip it, you make a W with 2 L's. Think about that. If you make 2 L shapes, if you make 2 L shapes with your hands, put the thumbs touching, and that's a W. So inspiring. There it is. There it is. Now you too can get W's. At any time you please, even if that's a supposed L, it's a W for you. Anyway, die! I pull out my gun. But it can't be helped now. Wait, I'm sure Lily wouldn't do this so easily if she saw how scared Hanako looks, but it can't be helped now. Declining after the deal is sealed would only cause confusion and problems. So we all leave, all 3 of us. Lily walks beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it every now and then. Hanako comes along right beside her, so close that she's practically half hugging her as they go. Although it must make her walking that much harder, Lily takes it in stride. I think it's the font, guys. The font's fucking me. Like, I read it, and I think there's just something about the font that's making me mess up the reading more often than other times when I read. As we turn around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a steam train. Hanako shrieks a little, and my vision briefly goes black. I died. Oh, you just get the Dark Souls. You died. Opening my eyes to see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. They belong to a perpetrator. A short girl who bumped into me has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. She's a sports person with machine legs. She's got nanomachines. She wears a PE uniform and a very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during a lunch break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have any legs. Or she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone, and her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs and in shins and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. Also, it almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The heart attack is happening. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Aw, man. Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going and just came out of nowhere. Sorry. She's looking really apologetic. In the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. What? What kind of line is that? Hisao is one sick fiend. Yeah, hurt puppies are my weak spot. It's my kryptonite. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest. I know this is about the biggest possible danger of my condition. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my doctor told me not to get hit in the chest. I think I might explode. Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication. Most of all, don't get hit in the chest. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to feel my heart. Just heal. Just heal, idiot. Do that Call of Duty thing where the vignetting disappears if you just wait around, if you just camp like a box or something for 2 minutes. Or not even that, like 10 seconds. I'm instantly cured. It seems normal. Hey, should I get the nurse? The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. Wait, high-pitched? So it'd be like... Or actually, hold up, I could do this. What am I doing? I'm not a caveman, I've got technology.
Yes, now I talk like this.
No, I don't want to do that. Technology! Oh my god, I've advanced! I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realized I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. I mean, you should be. You've got a heart condition. I think that's one thing you should be worried about. No need. I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time, and take a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me. Big time. There's nothing more than that. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay. I said I was fine and nothing's broken. No harm done. That's good. And now arrest her. Girls, arrest this criminal. They attacked me. Hisao, what happened? She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons, but she sounds very worried. More than what the situation deserves, really. Someone just bumped into me. Nothing serious. Just winded. Although, she was like running at Mach speed down the hallway. And then I just got hit by the... I could have died if she went just a slight bit faster. Sorry, it's my fault. I was just going to get some stuff and I was kinda in a hurry. That someone here is Emmy, isn't it? The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metallic feet, looking down at them before saying anything. Hi, Lily. How'd it go? I guess the girls know each other. Do please try to be more careful. You might be sturdy enough to endure these sort of accidents, but there are people who aren't. Yeah, no, there could be someone who died from that. I'm just built different. Oh, my heart. Oh. The girl splushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself smiling. Hisao, please, man. I know that. You almost just died from her. What do you mean you're gonna smile from that? I know that. I was just. I gotta go. Bye. Teacher will have my head. I promised to help with printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, but I gotta change and everything. You went running and... Oh my god. She freaking decided to ditch her responsibilities. What if those printouts are important? You gotta at least finish your tasks. It's like those group project things where your group mates are like, "Yeah, I finished doing this side objective." I'm like, "Okay, cool. What happened to the main objective I gave you?" Like, "Oh, well, I mean, I was just kind of busy doing that other thing."
I just wanna fucking kill you.
Before any of us can say a thing, Emmy has already bolted away, leaving the hallway eerily quiet. Does that kind of thing happen often around here? Well, there are more rules in Yamako than usual for running in corridors, but that rarely stops Emmy, it seems. She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight, composed smile. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off, then? Lily heads off along the hallway, and Hanako hurries after her. The route to the room the two use for tea is fairly simple to retrace, being still fresh in my mind from yesterday. I'm gonna look so stupid. Dude, guys, I look so stupid not being able to read any of these sentences. Sorry, I'm taking a drink. I look so dumb. I can't even finish a single sentence without messing up. Lily and Hanako quickly go about the business of making lunch. Before I could even open my small bag of food, I got myself some airplane peanuts. Mom didn't give me any money, so I have to live in squalor. I've got nothing but bags of peanuts in my room. That's all I need. The sustenance, the salt, it's all good. The mesh of it, delicious. Lily's busying herself with her thermos and tea bags as Hanako's setting out both their lunchboxes. Oh, so this is what you meant by coming here almost every day. Yes, Hanako and I usually have lunch here. It suits both of us, so we ended up using this room regularly. After seeing Hanako's reactions to me over the past couple of days, I can understand why this is a boon. That, and Lily being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. I take my seat last, after Lily's poured the tea for us and sits down. Yo, I'm just chilling. Yo, I'm just mad chilling. I got the big little cowlick from my head. Let's go, cowlick gang, cowlick gang. I've got a cowlick too. Yeah, I've got cowlicks. Even in real life, I've got cowlicks, and oh boy, is real life cowlicks so fucking terrible. Let me tell you, they're not fun. Like, I have like 3 cowlicks on me. I'm like, why? Why? My hair looks like a mess if I don't like gel it or something. I have to like comb it this way, brush it that way, and then I have to gel it because then if I don't, it starts just sticking out. It starts sticking. I'm like, oh, I was born this way. I'm only meant to suffer. The more time I spend with these 2 girls, the more I think they're a perfect foil to Misha and Shizune. True. Even without a voice, Shizune is direct and brash, and Misha seems to get along with everyone. On the other hand, Lily is soft-spoken and relaxed, while Hanako seems to be the shyest girl I've ever met. She's a freaking gamer girl, I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, she's got like a super big fan base online, I'm telling you. So, how are you faring in Yamaku, Hisao? You seemed a bit flustered before. Well, apart from getting lost every now and then, and being crash-tackled outside my classroom, fine, I guess. You looked pretty hurt before. Are you really okay? For a brief moment, I considered telling Hanako and Lily about my condition, but then I hold it back. I can't tell why, but for some reason I feel uncomfortable talking about it to these relative strangers, even if they have been pretty friendly. Well, it's because it's like it's your weakness. You're exposing your turtle soft belly. You're exposing the cat belly. When the cat shows their belly to you, that means they're safe, and that's when you decide to go ahead and betray their trust by giving them infinite rubs. Ha! Idiot cat, shouldn't have done that. You've given me access to the core. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled. Judging from the 2 girls' expressions, I don't think that they're buying it. But in what I assume is their way of respecting my privacy, they don't press the matter. I guess that is one of the unwritten rules around here. Don't ask. Even if people's conditions are obvious, like Hanako's, there's still bound to be a story involved. Everyone has things that they don't feel comfortable speaking about, and I think everyone here recognizes that. So, how long have you been here in this school? You both seem to know your way around here pretty well. Well, I've been here since the start of high school, but only moved into the dormitories a year ago. Hanako joined at the start of high school as well and moved to the dormitories when she did, if memory serves me right. That's right, since high school. So you've known each other since then? Since I moved, yes. Hanako lives next door to me, so it's only natural, right? Right. Yeah, of course. What's her deal? Oh, living next to someone is probably reason enough to befriend them. Though I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in that as well. Yeah, no, you're not. If you're not an asshole, you'd be like, oh, let me help you open the door. Let me help you get around, right? Like, you would have to be a real jerk to see someone struggling with with multiple grocery bags, for example, and you're just like, nah, I'm not gonna open the door for them. Let them suffer. And then sometimes they do drop the eggs, and then they cry. Oh my god. Sorry, I just like gave myself I just gave myself fucking damage from that because that's happened to me. These guys wouldn't open the door for me, even though they see me struggling with like groceries and shit. And then I drop the eggs. And I actually cry. Tears start pouring down I'm having a freak out. Because I'm like, dude, I just wanted to relax. I just wanted to make myself some eggs. Maybe put that into a protein shake or something if I cared enough. And I'm like, why? Why wouldn't you guys just open the door for me? This could have been a preventable thing.
And now you're dealing with a choke.
And that's it. My villain arc begins. Living next to someone is probably reason enough to befriend them, though. I'm guessing that Lily's blinded. Yeah, I just read that. I can't imagine Hanako easily making friends with someone who has to deliberately avoid looking at her scars. With the immediate conversation dried up, we start to eat our lunch. Yummy! What did I eat? Well, I ate my small bag of peanuts. That's what I ate, of course. Very salty, very tasty. It isn't long before the bells are signaling the end of the break. Like me, the girls pack up their lunches as efficiently as they set them out. I guess I'd better be off. Are you going to go with Hisao, Hanako? Oh yeah, we're in the same class. Hanako looks at me, and for a second I can see that she's considering skipping class. Maybe just to avoid walking to the classroom with you. Oof. Yes. I don't know what to think of it. Honestly, I'm honored that she didn't run away from me again. Hanako really is delicate to the point of breaking if looked at in the wrong way. It makes me a bit nervous too, but I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can. We should hurry then. Class has already started by the sound of it. Lily gives a nod of farewell as she bends down to take her cane. Hanako and I filing out before her. I can't deal with that painting. That painting stirs my goddamn soul. Oh, it's like something you'd find at some satanic ritual. We walked quickly down the empty halls to our respective classes. As we reach the door to Lily's 3-2 classroom, she turns towards me. Hisao, thank you for sharing lunch with us today. No problem. I'm just trying to be a guy that is a friend. I'm trying to be friendly. My pleasure, Lily. And with that, we parted ways. Lily entering her classroom and leaving Hanako and me to make off to our own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. Don't flub this up, man. At the very least, just don't make her run away. That's all I'm asking, Hisao. So, do you really want to go back to the class now? Yes. Okay, then. Sounds good with me. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe. And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. I open the rear door to the class and walk in. Oh shit, it's Batman! Oh wait, that's not Batman. That's my teacher. Kind of looked like him when I squinted my eyes. The teacher looks up at me, opens his mouth to say something. However, As Hanako follows me in and closes the door, he simply nods to us and continues his lecture. Yo, I got that Hanako pass, let's go. She's the perfect hall monitor pass. If I just... Those who control Hanako control the hallways. They can enter classroom at any time without anyone looking at them funny. This is the third time the Hanako has had her truancy practically ignored. There's definitely something going on here. We make our way to our seats, and I notice that Misha and Shizune are both missing as well. I wonder if it's some form of informal agreement with the staff, or if it's a perk afforded to the unique students of the school. True, I imagine some students probably need to walk out to get, like, I don't know, medication, or they can't, like, stay in one place too long, or possibly, like, they're too stressed. Like, I imagine they have a system going for that. But for you, Hisao, I don't think you deserve any of those. You're fine. You just take the class. Trying to make as little disturbance as I can, I extract the relevant textbooks from my bag and start catching up. The class goes on quietly. No one talks. The entire classroom silent. Except the chalkboard is... And that's it. The teacher seems like an okay person, despite the weird first impression I got, and the material's relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. It's as if he expects that everyone's a natural genius. Yeah? Well, I hate those kind of professors. Tell him how much he sucks. When the final bell rings, I realize that there's still a lot of time left in the day, and I'm left wondering what to do. It's odd. At the hospital, I had 24 hours a day of free time, but here, filling stupid. Filling the considerably shorter hours feels difficult. Everyone else leaves, and I'm left alone with the teacher. Mutao is examining the assignment sheets we were working on earlier, marking them with a red ball pen. Raising his eyes from his papers briefly, he notices me and furrows his brow. What is it, Nakai? I jump at him, addressing me. I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there's no one else around. You're just kind of staring at him, so I'd be like, what you want? What you want? What you want from me? You an assassin? He pulls out his blades. I'm not going down like this. Nothing. Thinking about what I do after school. The teacher slowly puts the cap on the pen he is holding and arranges his papers into a stack, clacking against the desk twice. He's doing the Morse code for the hit strike on me. Oh no. He seems very methodical, and for a brief moment I'm reminded of Shizune, but the teacher is more unhurried and relaxed, and much more routine. You have no plans? No. I consider joining a club, but I don't know what kind of club would interest me. Go observe a meeting of somebody else's club. Might pique your interest. I guess. But I don't know how to continue from there. I didn't think I'd get this far. Mutao looks at me in a way that makes me... Oh god, I'm slipping back into the Protag voice. I want to do a Protag voice so bad. Mutao looks at me in the way that makes me quickly want to take the words back to avoid a conversation. But I can't, so I have to forge ahead for my friends. I just can't. Like, if I gave Hisao this voice, it just wouldn't fit him anymore. Let me try this. Let me try this line, at least. I just don't know how to deal with people. I mean the other students, those weirdos. I'm talking to people and everything, so it's not like I'd be isolated or anything. Nah, I just can't do it. I just can't feel it. Hisao just isn't that. Hisao is not a protag. He is a side character that gets like an episode every now and then. That's what I think Hisao is. I just don't know what to think about. The disabilities. It's like, it feels that I'm being impolite if I pay attention to them, and it's weird to ignore them. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. The teacher scratches his cheek absentmindedly, looking very unresponsive. These things are only an issue if you make them one. You could talk normally with someone, even if they're blind or something. Try to look behind the superficial. There's not a single student here who isn't just a normal kid behind whatever they might seem at first glance. He says the same thing as Yuko did. I know they're right, but it's hard. How can you not consider, for example, Shizune's deafness, when the only way to communicate with her is to talk to her Misha? Or Hanako. It's not like you can ignore her face. I mean... I don't know what to say, so just do better, I guess. But I'm interrupted by the door of the classroom suddenly slamming open. Teacher! Misha crashes in, hands straight in a enthusiastic greeting. Hands straight in. Hands straight in? Misha crashes in, hands straight in an enthusiastic greeting. Hands straight? What does hands straight mean? Her voice loud and lively enough to wake the dead from their graves. She starts towards the teacher's desk with her bouncing step, hands energetically swinging with the rhythm. Mutao is visibly dismayed at the interruption, and Misha in general, and slumps in his chair. Mikado. Avocado. Misha stops in her tracks and looks around cluelessly, as if she's sensing from his tone that something's wrong, but has no idea what. Yes? We have talked about volume control before. Yes! But she doesn't lower her voice at all, and the teacher just rubs his eyes. He gives up. Give up now, Mutao. She just will never stop. So, what is it? We need help. We're running out of supplies for the festival stands. This is a distress. She waves a pink slip of paper she's holding around. So, go get more supplies from the art room. What's the problem with that? Plywood. Plywood's always the problem. Last year we wanted more, there was only a little, but that time we just took it all and went with that. Now there's like none left there, so you know where to get some more? I don't understand. How would I know? I'm just a science teacher. How the hell would I know about that? Shi-chan, I mean the president thought the teacher would know if there's plywood. Was she wrong? Mutao looks like he's in great pain, frowning with his entire essence. That's said existence. And Misha doesn't get it at all. Looking at the two of them communicates terrible, like looking at a man being tortured by drilling his skull open while blasting pop music at full volume at the same time. What the fuck are you talking about, Hisao? Who pulls that out of nowhere? Yeah, remember that? So Lois! Remember that time I got tortured by drilling my skull open while blasting pop music? Blasting Taylor Swift at full volume at the same time? God damn, what the hell? What is this? Who are you, Hisao? I'm afraid I have no idea if there's any plywood in the school, let alone where it would be if there was any. Ah, what should I do? Perhaps try finding Mr. Nomiya? I'm quite sure he would know where to find everything you need. You have to pry it from his cold, dead hands, but that's a different matter. You'll have to kill him. Aw, I don't have time. You're so busy. She holds her hands with both of her hands. Wait, what? She holds her head with both of her hands, looking as despairing as it's possible for a person like her. Without even noticing, she crumples the note she's holding against her hair. I shouldn't even be fetching these things. There's just so much to do and we're falling behind the schedule. Mutao looks at her gravely and then suddenly smiles. Smiling doesn't really fit this guy. I'd rather if he just didn't. I'd rather that he just be depressed the entire time I know him. I wonder if you could get some temporary help. He switches to staring at me focusedly with a hard expression as if trying to say, go make some friends. Teacher? I'd really rather not with Shizune. Specifically, she seems kind of mean. I guess I can give you a hand. You can? Thanks, Hee-chan. You really are nice. She pauses, does a double take, and then points at me with her finger, yelping, ah! And looking very puzzled. Come to think of it, what's Hee-chan doing here? Class is over, you should be having fun. I mean, doing what? We just had a little chat. Oh no, it's not detention, is it? Are you in trouble, Hee-chan? No, I'm not. Is Hee-chan in trouble, teacher? No, he's not. Mutao sighs deeply, and I feel that I have to help Misha to get her off the teacher's back. I have to help Misha to get off. I feel like Maybe I'm just stupid after all. Like, I put on my monocle.
I wouldn't word the sentence this way. It's a little bit too gibberish because this could have been done. This could have been compounded to another sentence with more fluidity.
So, what do you need?
Here's a list. I could try to find the plywood from somewhere. If there's none in the arm, just take a tree and start cutting.
She offers me the note she's holding. I take it, hesitating a bit. I said I'd help you, but this has no implications of whether or not I'm joining the council or not.
Aww. Still, thanks, Hee-chan. Try to be quick. We are in a stall building streak now. We must hurry, hurry, hurry.
Stall building streak? Like you're building up the stalls? She bounces out of the classroom, leaving me and the teacher looking at each other with something that feels like a silent agreement. Well, there you have it, Nakai. You have something to do now. Please don't sound so smug.
I can report you for this, teacher. I could do it. I could do it. Don't push me. Don't push me.
My doctor said if my heart attacks again, I actually explode. I'll take you out. If you dare push me, I'm gonna accelerate my heartbeat so fast I'll go boom, 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 and I'll blow up right in front of you. I'll do like a Shoutsu Dragon Ball explosion style, just self-destruct. I use self-destruct. It's gonna be very effective on you. Look at the list with a small number of items ranging from paint to plywood. All written with small, neat handwriting that's undoubtedly Shizuna's. I heave a sigh. I'll be going then. Waving a long list limply at the teacher, I exit to the hallway. The classrooms closest to ours are designated belonging to classes 3-1 and 3-2 on the right side and 3-4 on the left side, each door looking exactly the same. Further down the corridor, still with identical doors, are rooms that I didn't think were used for classes. I guess the art room's not a classroom as such. I carefully push open the first door and peek in. Hello? Oh shite, this looks clean. It's a classroom, but it seems rather badly kept or not in use. Am I in the right place? Desks and chairs are all over the room. A thin layer of dust settled on them. There are some easels in the corners, so at least this looks like it's the right place. The room is flooded in sunlight from the big windows, shadows creeping all over the desks. Specks of dust are dancing in the stagnant air, making the beams of light almost visible. It looks kinda cool. Jokingly, I call into the empty room. Anybody home? Something gets mine. I stop mid-sentence. Grandma used to tell me about these situations where I'd have to fight random people, random NPCs in random hallways. Good thing I kept this. It unsheaths a tiny blade. I'm actually Dex build. It's me, Hisao. My name's actually Hisao. I'm a freaking JRPG Protag after all. I'm about to kill you. And I go ahead and stab. I don't double take. I swing first. Sitting on a desk is a short-haired girl, carelessly wearing a boy's uniform with a fork between her toes and a morsel of food stuck firmly on the end. She's got feet. So it's like the opposite of the other girl where she has hands. This one has feet. That's terrible. Hold on, I'm taking a drink. Drink time. I've been talking for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. Non-stop. Did I even read that? The fork between their toes, a morsel of food stuck firmly on the end. This odd way of dining seems to be caused by her apparent lack of hands, but her presence here is what takes me back even more. How did I miss her before? She's sitting in a corner very still, but I still somehow took her as part of the furnishing or statue at first glance. I'm not being too observant today, as a whole, and today's not my A game. I'm gonna have to say it. Today, I'm kind of really biffing it. The girl seems to be frozen in place, staring at me with her huge eyes like a rabbit in headlights. She's staring at me, her mouth wide open, ready to accept the fork. I'm staring at her, my mouth wide open. I'm just, huh? Suddenly remembering I didn't even finish my sentence and trying to think if I should. This weird stalemate keeps us both stunned into silence, punctuated only by the wall clock ticking rhythmically. Hello. The girl stuffs the forkful in her mouth and is now staring at me expectantly while chewing. This is a bit awkward. Hey, I was told to pick up some supplies here. Some festival stalls, I think. I want to be honest. I didn't think there'd be someone here. There isn't. That's why I came here too. She picks up another forkful. Doesn't that mean you're here then?
Ha! Got her. Ha! She was freaking lying to me. I got her by the.
She raises her eyebrows as she was suspecting my observation was false. You're pretty observant. I guess it does. But who are you? The girl is pretty straightforward, isn't she? I'm Nakai. Nakai? I'm not, who am I? I'm Hisao. I just transferred him. I transferred in on Monday. What is his last or first name? Fuck, I'm getting confused. I'm skipping this line. I'm Rin. Tezuka Rin. Rin Tezuka. I won't shake hands with you, but at least we know who we are now. She's a freaking jokester. She's a freaking jokester. She's got the jokes on hand. God fucking damn it, I hate how I have a lot of hand and arm jokes and I can't make them against this person because I don't have any. Damn it. Ah. That's very nice. Her deadpan manner of talking makes it hard to determine whether she's joking about shaking hands or not. It kinda bothers me. Joking about these matters don't feel appropriate at all. While I'm trying to figure out what's appropriate and whether this girl is she seems to have lost interest in me and is now gazing at me. What? That she's appropriate? Sorry guys, I have to start blurring her out. If she's plus 18, I can't do it. I have to censor her to save us. To save us from this inappropriate girl. She seems to be, yeah. Can I continue my lunch? If you don't mind me, I won't mind you. If you need to get your stuff, the supplies are at the back. Go right ahead. But lunch? School's already over for the day. What word would you use then? There's no word for a meal you eat after lunch, but before dinner, right? It bothers me very much too, but I don't really know what I should say. I don't think you're supposed to eat a meal between lunch and dinner to begin with. But I'm hungry now, and my delicious boxed lunch would go to waste otherwise. I have curry. It's very delicious. I'll be taking that curry off your hand. Fucking shit, man. I can't. Oh my god. I just want your curry. Give it to me. She got me again. With much decisiveness, Rain once again picks up the fork between her toes and with at least as much impoliteness, she points it straight at me. So, Nakai, what brings you to this place? Well, like I said, I was told to look for these things? No, the school. From outside you look fine. Is your problem inside? I come to a full stop, opening my mouth but not getting a word out. I can guess. I am good at guessing. Better than most people. So she's kind of the blunt type, isn't she? She's like the, yeah, we got problems, but who cares really? We're just normal people. Kind of vibes is what I'm getting from her. Rin cuts me off before I can even answer her question, or skirt around it somehow. I don't know which one I would have done. I froze in front of this issue again. I haven't even told anyone here about my condition. Or maybe it's only because it really hasn't come up. I do get the feeling that not making issues of this is part of the social code here, as the teacher said. I wonder if the people here could relate. Probably not any better than any normal person could. I can't relate to Shizune's circumstances, or Lily's either. Naturally, while I go through this in my head, Rin keeps considering what my condition could be with an overtly contemplative look on her face. She just looks like she's blank staring at me, man. I don't know what you're talking about. She puts her fork between her lips and leans back, looking at the ceiling as if the answer was written up there. A beam of light illuminates her face from the window side, creating a mask of dark shadow on the other side. I don't think it's anything in your head. Sometimes in your guts would be boringly ordinary, like this lunch of mine, and less delicious. The problem must be in your pants.
Huh? What? I think she... What? Huh?
What you mean and what? She's making fun of my drip. This messed up Sherlock Holmes kind of statement and the sheer lack of tact it was delivered with catches me off guard. It catches me completely off guard. I think I might have reeled back even physically as Rin's eyes widened in revelation and astonishment. So I was right. There's something wrong with your tackle, isn't there? Son of a... There's nothing wrong with it. It's my heart, you bastard. Stop making fun of me. Still partially in shock for recognizing the need to reply something, I spit out the first thing that I could think of. No. I've got a heart problem. It's arrhythmia. I've got the bad heart. It hurts. You're hurting my feelings, which is causing me to have a hurt heart syndrome. You're gonna kill me. I said it. More like blurted out, but I said it. The girl in front of me purses her lips together and glowers at me, looking very disappointed. What the fuck? My condition's not a joke to you. How boring. Trouble in the pants would have been much more scandalous. What is with that reaction? Well, I'm sorry to let you down. Well, I forgive you. Just, I collect people, and a person with, that kind of problem would have been really great. Collect people? People with different problems. So you just go around asking people what's wrong with them? Pretty much. I see. With little left to say, Rin resumes her lunch and the conversation dies away. But I keep thinking about what was said. It's the first time I told anyone else about my condition. All the other people have either known about it already or heard about it from someone else. Or didn't need to know about it like every other student here so far. Should I have told it as a natural part of introductions? Is it expected of me? Hi, I'm Hisao and I have a very serious heart condition. If anyone were to tackle me, I'd explode. Is that how I'm supposed to go around introducing myself from now on? As if our disabilities would define us. What a disgusting thought. My man's learning. Hisao's finally upgrading from asshole to tolerant jerk. Let's go. Or maybe this Tezuka girl just has an unnatural interest in such things. As I walk to the back of the room to pick up the items on Misha's list, a chance opens to study Rin from the corner of my eye. Her hair is a burnt auburn, almost orange, and cropped short. Long hair would have probably be impossible with no arms. It is kind of an ass to clean and all that. You gotta have arms for those things. At least, unless you get somebody else to help you out, but if you're self-sufficient, then I don't think having feet alone would help you there. The boy's uniform and the lack of arms make her look very thin, almost scrawny. She's not particularly pretty except for her murky green eyes, which flicker relentlessly from below her short bangs, even when she eats. The distance and the shadows make it seem like they don't reflect sunlight at all. It's absorbed all of it within them like deep walls. She moves her feet almost as deftly as a normal person could use their arms. However, I can see how this sight could discomfort people, especially while eating. It makes me feel a bit uncomfortable at least. I hesitate to think about the word unnatural, but it's too late now, isn't it? I keep searching the cabins and shelves for Misha's things, but after enough time passes, the silence grows too uncomfortable, so I try to force some conversation out of this strange girl. So, do you always eat alone? And this late? Or do you get the occasional visitor? Visitors. Maybe you are my first occasional visitor. But I don't always eat alone either. Sometimes I eat with a certain person on the roof. She's not horsing around. It's probably Emmy. It's probably the person that's her opposite. Horsing? She likes to do sports. Oh. And that's all I can think of saying. That's all I can think of to say. Both of us fall silent again as Rin forks the last bits of her meal to her mouth. I look down at my haul and double check it with Misha's list. It seems I have everything except plywood. Oh, okay, so I think I have all the things now. That's very nice for you. Don't feel obliged to stay. I was about to take a nap anyway. Well, I didn't imply that I was gonna take a. I'm gonna be real with you, Rin. I'm not gonna hang out with you. You made fun of my tackle. How dare you? Perish. How dare you just assume my was it on my face? What? Profiling me like that? And I took it personally. You need to do whatever you're going to do with that stuff anyway, right? Or perhaps you like to watch girls sleeping. I'm not sure what to make of this, but Rin looks serious. Even if I did, I think I have to be going. I'll catch you around, Tezuka. You can call me Rin. I feel that our relationship is at this point good enough to warrant this much. We have had 2 weird conversations. I'm not too sure about that. I was already trying to make my exit, but she draws me back in. Fine. Then I'm Hisao. Then you are. Rin looks at me hard in the eyes, but that intimidating feeling you get when someone stares at you isn't there. It's like she's actually not looking at me at all. She blinks a couple of times, and I can't figure out why a pause like this just popped between us out of nowhere. See you later, Hisao. There's something like a tiny smile there in her face. Maybe. I barely survived that encounter. I had no idea. I managed to just be able to talk to her. I don't know when she was gonna stab me, but I felt it. I was in danger with that fork. I quickly backed out of the room, and as I shut the door in front of my face, I whispered to myself, what an intriguing person. That's one word for it. From inside, I hear a muffled sing-songy voice. I heard that.
What'd you hear?
I jump at the sudden appearance of Misha, who I had not heard approaching despite the completely empty hallway she teleported. Boom, instantly. Somehow she had gone to jumping distance of me without making a sound. Creepy. It briefly reminded me of Kenji's nutty theory about a global feminist conspiracy. But I pushed that thought aside. Oh, that was close. That reminded me of Kenji. God, I don't want to know about that guy. Shizune, standing slightly behind Misha, looks aloof, as she couldn't have heard the remark that drew Misha's attention, but Misha's visibly excited. No, wait, more importantly, who's in there? There's no club meetings today. She tries to curiously peek past me, even though the door prevents her from seeing anyway. What are you doing here?
You took so long that we had to come check what's wrong. That's no good, Hee-chan.
She wags her finger at me scoldingly.
I found plywood, but everything else is still missing because you are tardy.
Oh, sorry. I got the things here. Was just going to bring them.
I think you were up to some mischief, Mihi-chan. Who was in there with you, I wonder?
Misha signs something quickly to Shizune, pointing at her own ear a couple of times. What? Shizune immediately pushes her way past me and opens the door into the classroom I just left. Oh, they're gonna look at Rin. Oh wait, she's snapping, isn't she? Oh god. I sure hope they don't think anything strange of that. I sure hope she just has a reputation of that, so I don't get in trouble for this. This ain't my fault, guys. I could only imagine, yeah, I just read that. With Shizune's diligence and attitude, the insolence of daring to deface school property by sleeping on top of it must be too much to bear! Ah! She starts raging, she gets mad. And indeed, she stares at Rin, frozen in place, apart from the slight but noticeable trembling of her shoulders from suppressed rage, I'm sure. Damn, she's so mad. She's so mad. Instead of blowing up, Shizune just takes a few deep breaths, adjusts her glasses, and slams the door shut, turning to sign furiously at Misha. She's casting magic. Maybe she did blow up, but I just can't understand it. She looks like she's mad, man. I think she blew up. She shoots a very loaded stare at me too, as if it's somehow my fault that Rin's sleeping on one of the tables. I don't know. I just look, guys. You hired me to do a job, and I'm doing it. I got the bag full of. I've got the bag. And I'm getting in trouble because of that, I guess. Oh, but she's not getting any funny ideas about the reasons of my tardiness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hello. Rin's voice comes from the other side of the door, and it takes a few eye blinks to realize she might have had trouble opening it. Oh yeah, no hands. Oh yeah, just nonchalantly. Oh yeah, no hands. Man, I need to work on my attack game. Holy shit. I opened the door to find Rin directly behind it, looking at us with a half-inch to half-sleepy face. Hello.
Miss Tezuka, what do you think you were doing? You are absolutely not permitted to use school property for such, disgraceful activity.
It sure is suddenly very crowded in here. I didn't know I was this popular. She's in her own La La Land. She can't be touched. She's in Cloud 9, guys. Pull back, pull back. She actually can't understand. She's on a different goddamn planet. It's hard to say whether she's happy or unhappy about this turn of events. At any rate, she ignores Shizune/Misha's scoldings, so they have no choice but to drop the issue. Shizune taps Misha's shoulders, points at Rin's, and makes some quick sides.
Popularity aside, please don't do that anymore. Anyway, how's your project going? Will it be done for the festival?
Rin looks at them blankly, apparently at ease under the pressure Shizune's cold stare is putting on her. I keep wondering about that myself too. Well, that's not that's not something you'd like to hear. It's kind of an interesting thing. You wouldn't want to hear that out of your artist.
And?
Well, think about it harder. As Misha signs her reply to Shizune, her face turns into an unsatisfied frown. Yep.
Miss Tezuka, please try to take this seriously. It'll be a disaster if the wall looks like someone threw up their lunch onto it.
Rin nods assertively. We'll think more seriously. Misha actually giggles at that, but Shizune doesn't, not even after a translation. She just shakes her head, takes the materials from me, and takes off with Misha in tow. Rin frowns thoughtfully as she looks after the retreating student council duo. How rude. I kind of agree with you there. They kind of just took my stuff and left me here. Not even a simple thank you. Didn't even thank me. Those assholes. It's true though. I must finish my project before the weekend. There'll be dire consequences if I don't. The end of the world as we know it. Like weekends usually are, but more dire. Much more dire. Maybe I'll postpone my nap to unforeseen futures. Katawa, hey, welcome in, Duan Grass. Thank you for following, by the way. I noticed you followed. Welcome in. Yeah, we're playing Katawa Shoujo. Do you know of it? Hey, we got a fellow Katawa fan. We got a fellow Kenji supporter. I'm not, by the way. Indeed, I am. Sick. I'm about to ask what project she has. No, wait. Yeah. Welcome to the Kenji Supporter Club. We love our Kenjis. We love our Kenji conspiracy theories. I'm joking. I love Katawa Shoujo. It's one of those games that's like, it's a game that I'm like, I don't know how this molded me, but it definitely did back in like, when I was developing as a wee lad, as a wee slime ball. It helped me become a human being. And then after that, I played Persona 4, and then the rest was history. I locked into the weeb archetype on my skill tree. I'm about to ask what project she has and what are these apocalyptic consequences. But she walks back to the art classroom. Begrudgingly dons inch glasses and Gryffindor scarf. The scarf goes crazy. The glasses, The scarf goes crazy. Since you have nothing to do, would you give me a hand? That's a knee slap. This paint doesn't fit into my bag, but I need it. She kicks lightly at a huge can of paint that's lying on the floor next to the table she was sitting on and sleeping. I can't read. It lets out a dull clang. Clang. Being the gentleman I am. Puts on monocle and top hat. Being the gentleman I am, I naturally pick it up. Oh, it's heavy. Yeah, sure. What do you need to take it? Away. Okay. And with that, she takes off into the hallway. Me and the paint can following, since there's little choice for either of us. Are we going Rin mode, or are we still in Act? We're still in Act 1. I think I'll probably wrap up today at Act 2, personally. Because Act 1's, I think, the biggest chunk. Being the gentleman I am, bro. What the fuck? You wish? Oh, ye of little faith, I am the biggest gentleman. Also, hi, welcome in, Maka. How's it going? The hallway's quiet and empty now, with Shizune and Misha gone. So we too leave towards the stairwell at the other end. I'm pretty sure Act One's the largest amount of text because you're getting every single girl's like introduction, and then you lock into one or the other, or Kenji, or I could lock into Kenji. God, I had to sneeze. Oh, my nose. Ah. Every 10 or 15 or 20 steps, I have to change the can from one hand to another because the thin handle cuts into my palms. At least, it keeps my arms from tiring too fast. Rin's neutral and Hanako's good ends make me bawl. I kind of want to do Hanako, right? But here's the issue. It's the H scenes. And I'm like, man, I really wish I wouldn't have to work with that, but we'll get there when we get there. Just stopping by before I try to rest off whatever's wrong with me. Oh, are you sick? Are you alright, Maka? You dying over there? You dying over there? You got the contagion? You got the disease? If you got the disease, say it now before you start spraying. I load up my double shotgun, my double barrel shotgun. Press escape to disable. Yeah, I know that there's that, and I haven't enabled. However, I've already tested it, and there are still some nude sprites on specific routes. I've yet to check every single one, so I'm gonna have to be wary once we get later on. I think? What do you mean you think? I start loading my double barrel shotgun with multiple shells, even though it doesn't fit in there. You better start telling me you're healthy before I gun you down myself. At least keeps my arms from darting too fast. Rin strolls on beside me with an uneven pace that I have trouble matching. Maybe I'm walking weird because of the extra weight. It seems one of us is constantly walking too slow or too fast, and I can't figure out which. Oh god, we're in an escort mission. I started having tummy aches and thought maybe I was hungry, but the constant curry resolved nothing. I think you've got a stomach bug. Welcome to the party. We love stomach bugs in this place. 2 flights of stairs below, but I really hope you get better. I hope that you feel better, and that your tummy isn't going to explode from the curry. Trouble appears in the form of the head nurse and this fox-like Rin. Ah, Mr. Nakai, what a happy coincidence. Tezuka too, of course. He nods courteously to Rin, who does not acknowledge him back, and turns to me because obviously it's me who he had some business with. There's something I forgot to mention on Monday. I nod and wait impatiently, or rather impassively, because I can't even begin to guess what he forgot. The feeling of the handle delving deeper into my skin doesn't make me feel enthusiastic about this interruption either. It's about your medications. Since you haven't been that long on your current medications, there might be some unexpected side effects, which might require adjusting dosages or even changing to another kind of medication. If I die, my funeral will replace our chained together session. Send me off like a Viking. No promises. I don't make promises. Those promises are just words, guys. Promises are just words. Actions speak for everything. Alright, so my medication might fuck me up, is what my doctor just told me. So we will be doing a few tests regularly, but what I'd want for you is to keep an eye on everything in your condition that feels off, if you get what I mean. There's a bit of booba in every route, but Twitch allows Katawa Shoujo as well as the streamer to handle the content material. Yeah, that's probably how I'm gonna go about it. If it becomes an issue, I could just get like a blocker or something. I'll just pull out an image real fast and be like, not that one. Watch out! Get ready to block. Oh yeah, macaroni with cheese. Oh, why'd I pick this image? This image fucking sucks. I take this away. Oh, but yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I just I don't really think the games kind of need the H scenes anyway. This was my issue. From even like back then, I thought the same thing. Beans in the crock, the worst image. Why do I still have this one saved on my scene? I need to delete it. What'd be worse? So we will do a few tests regularly. But what I'd want for you is to keep an eye on everything in your condition that feels off, if you get what I mean. Is it funny? Fuck that. Nausea, headache, anything, and come see me if something happens. Alright. So, how are you? Feeling dead yet? I give up. I pass out. I'm dead. Bro, I'm dead. I drop the can to the floor before answering him. Apparently this takes longer than my biceps can handle. Anyways, have fun everybody, except me? What the fuck? What the? You come over here and say that to my face. I'm about to say something generic as an answer, but then I realized how often I've done that lately. Other people have asked me about that too. Teachers and students here. My parents, visitors, nurses, doctors, and the hospital. I will... Yeah, that's so tempting, the ban. That's so tempting. It's so tempting. Everyone seems to be concerned about that. It's natural for a hospital, not so much for a school. JK. Everyone seems to be concerned about that. Anyway, have a good night. Yeah, have a good night, Maka. Everyone seems to be concerned about that. It's natural for a hospital, not so much for a school. Well, except this school. It's weird that the 4chan game sports some of the most reasonable and tasteful handling of sex I've ever seen in a virtual novel. Yeah, that's true. Like, it's not... I'm not saying it's terrible. But, honestly, this game could have done it without it. But, at least the parts that are the H scenes aren't, like, useless in most instances. I'm gonna put in italics in most instances. It didn't need H scenes for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like... I feel like the scenes could have been rerouted to be like, you don't need to do that. It's essential for a hospital, not to, yeah, I just read this. This is a small school, and both the student base and the faculty seem to be very tightly knit. At least that's the feeling I'm getting. And this is not the kind of school that gets transfer students too often. I'm just kind of the Emmy shed is very funny though. I am not showing the Emmy one. I'm gonna be very honest with you. We're definitely not getting Emmy. That one's gonna be that one. If you guys want to play this game for yourself and find all the routes, go with that one. I'm really being honest with like what I would do in these situations. The thought sends shivers up my spine, but I give a generic answer anyway. What? Okay, whatever, that's fine. That's great! And also, another thing, based. Oh, I know about the Emmy route. No need to worry. I've done them all back in 2012. My sources tell me that you've been at neither the school track nor even the pool, so I'd like to know if you had taken up exercising as I asked. Of course I haven't, it's day 3! But this way of inquiring gives me the feeling that I should have been running my ass off on the track since the very first day. You have people spying on me? Not as such. I just happen to know a few people. But that's not the issue here, so don't try to slip out of it. Well, actually, I was just gonna do some improvised weightlifting as an exercise. I pick up and lift the can up and down a few times like some sad imitation of a bodybuilder, even though it's weighing down my arms painfully. Damn, Hisao. You fucking suck. I'm sorry, man, but you got them noodle arms. I can't talk. I probably am. I have not worked on my arms in such a long time. I've actually atrophied in my arm muscles, which sucks. I need to get back. I need to start going back to the gym. That stupid grin that disappears from his face for a second, then comes back like it was never gone. Tezuka, would you give us a second? The nurse grabs me by the shoulder without waiting for a friend's permission, which he didn't need in the first place, and drags me aside. When I told you to exercise, I wasn't joking. I understand you're still on your first week and all, but please don't ignore the importance of this. The reason I'm coming down this hard on you is that habits are not easy to form. True. Oh, Act 1 Hisao, how I loathe it. Yeah, Act 1 Hisao is kind of an asshole. The more you sleep and postpone, the harder it will be. It's the same with everything, like dieting. Can you promise me to be more serious about this from now on? Maybe. I would say yes. Yeah, I promise. Definitely. He studies me for a moment and then shrugs, smiling again. If I get Kenji first time, I'm gonna cry. Okay, that's more like it. Same with Acts 2 and through 4, if I'm being honest. It depends on the routes you're picking. Hisao has different aspects to himself that gets more exemplified by whoever he's hanging out with. Just like in real life. Your social circle affects how you really just interact with the world. And that's why I try to erase every single memory in my brain so I'm a fresh slate every single day. If you go to the school track tomorrow morning, you'll meet my spy, who probably has no qualms offering consultation to you if you want to jog a bit. Gets better, but damn does he drag his feet. Oh, well, yeah. Consultation. See you around. He leaves with a wave on his hand and no answer. I walk to Rin, who has been waiting, idly leaning against the hallway wall and staring at the pale lighting fixtures in the ceiling. She's zonked out of her damn mind. She's huffed up the paint fumes while we were talking. Oh no. Even when I approach, she doesn't move her eyes off them. Are you getting medications for your heart thingy? Were you listening? It comes out more accusatory than I intended, accidentally lashing out on her. But even so, I don't really want to start talking about it. I just met her. I don't know her. It's not her business. The nurse seems to be happily ignorant about confidentiality, too, talking about that kind of thing in public. Dude, it's a heart disease. It's not like some super T-virus. It's not Rin's fault, is it? I look at her, suddenly feeling a little bit guilty. Rin is just staring past my shoulder quizzically. Her head's tilted like a bird's. Sigh. I say it out loud. Sigh. I don't know why this is hard for me. It feels like there's some inexplicable lock that prevents me from being more upfront about this. Yeah, therefore my heart. Will they make you better? No, not really. They just make me a little less worse. Rin keeps looking at me for a while longer, and she neither says anything further, nor displays any kind of emotion I could discern. I'm thankful that she doesn't. I think I'm still not quite used to all this. The hospital was easy, but I still haven't sorted my feelings about having to live a normal life with this disability. We leave the main building, and Ren leads us onwards towards the dorm. We stop at the small patch of greenery in front of the dorm building. The dorm is built on a slightly elevated ground, with a wall and a few trees that everyone has to circle around every time they come or go. It's probably the only inconvenient design in this school. I freaking hate walls. Who built these? The Romans? Ah! I'll give them a slap. The entire wall, made of the same kind of brick as the building itself, has been covered with some sort of painting. Most of it is still mere sketches. Hold on, let me take a look at this. Is that a stick figure? What the fuck is that? That looks like something I'd see from a Lovecraftian film. Oh my god. Quick lines drawn with black and white against the gray plastering that covers almost the entire length of the wall. But some places look a little bit more finished, like the stick figure. Look at him, he's done already. He's so majestic. There are human faces and legs and hands. I can't quite say what the painting as a whole might portray. Stacks of what seem to be paint cans were arranged in piles on the ground beside the wall. See? The left side is hardly off the ground yet. It's because I couldn't get in the mood yesterday, so I gave up and went to meditate instead. And it was suddenly morning. I have to work on it, but the guys from art class are helping with the negative spaces and base surfaces whenever, which is a problem. It's easy to paint big areas if there are a lot of people with hands. Yeah, I see that. The reach is better too, and it's faster. She goes on a tangent of a tangent, waving a little with her arm or whatever there actually is to demonstrate even though I got the point already. The white cotton of her sleeve flaps around and makes me think it could look sadder. It could look sadder than it does. But it makes me feel out of place, like almost every tangible reminder of the student base's special properties has in the past few days. I just read that, but I think I blacked out in the middle of that sentence. What did I just say? But it makes me feel out of place like almost every tangible reminder of the student base's special properties has in the past few days. Dude, slap a sentence, dude. That's a big ass sentence, man. I can barely breathe. Okay, this girl doesn't notice my dreary feelings, of course, or the fact that she's lost me a while ago already. It just keeps on blabbering. So that's why I'm trying to figure out if there's something I need to figure out. And then figure that out before it's too late and all hope is lost. She's breaking my mind. I already had issues reading this game before, but her like repeating things is breaking me. Help. Why would the hope be lost? Because paint has to be painted, and then it has to dry, and then it has to be painted over with another kind of paint. It takes time. She finally stops, apparently thinking she made some kind of a statement that makes sense. Well, I think it's best to start from the top. So, this is your project? You did this? Yes. Yes. All of it? Yes. Nice. But I stumbled my words, suddenly feeling like I just walked straight into a minefield of political incorrectness. What? Uh-oh, I'm about to say something controversial. I better be careful. Oh. It's okay. You can say it. I probably won't get mad. Oh no. I'm like sweaty. I blush really hard. I don't know what would be the right thing to say, if any. It feels like I'm way more sensitive than Rin is, though. This is really awkward. Don't you want to ask? How do you paint without hands? I mean, it wasn't the worst he could have said. See, I'm an easy person to talk to, right? With my feet. Stupid. Okay, I almost guessed already, but isn't that kind of hard to do? You're good at guessing. Anyway, I don't think it is, but maybe I'm just used to it by now. I can't get my head around the fact that she could be an artist, but seeing how adept she was using her feet to eat, I figure painting might not be a problem either. Yeah, she could control those things like appendages, like just basic appendages. Neither of us has anything more to add to the subject. End of story. The afternoon light works pretty well. I was afraid it would look too flat, but it's not like that after all. I think it's actually pretty interesting. I wanted to see what it looks like in a dim light. You think it's flat? Well, paintings tend to usually be pretty flat. No, not like that flat. You know, flat, like some people are. No substance, no meat, when there should be some. Basic, if you will. I know a few girls who... Okay, I get it. I couldn't really tell. Not good with art. Sorry. I can't name any artistic terms. Man, Hisao, you're freaking defensive. Calm down, man. So I don't really have anything to say. Rin shrugs her shoulders, saying, suit yourself without saying it, and looks up at the sky as if trying to look for something up there. I didn't think I'd get any actual work done, but if you give me a hand with the paints, I could do a little before it's too dark. I wanted to get a halogen lamp like the ones they have at the sports track, but there aren't any. Rin sure is quick to recruit my help, as was Shizune. It really makes me feel that the festival is such a big project that every pair of hands is needed. Why not? I'm not really sure if I could be of any help, though. I mean, I could try. It's just mixing some paints. You could do that, probably. You have motor control problems? Like, you know, those people who have some cerebral palsy, maybe? Not that I know of. I get it. Heart thingy has nothing to do with that. Stop bringing up my heart. You're hurting my feelings. She gives me a sly look for no reason. No, doesn't. Let's do it then. So she sits on an empty wooden box, very naturally picks up a wide brush between the toes of her bare right foot. I open a few of the cans and pour some of the contents into shallow bowls for mixing. The thick paints flow lazily from the can to the bowl like syrup. On the drink, time to drink, Hisao. I mix them, creating funny, hypnotic-looking swirl patterns that melt quickly into each other to form a new monotone hue. Rin sets to work, every now and then asking me for a hand with something or the other. Finding different brushes is easy enough, but mixing the paints to be the exact tone this girl's apparently seeing in her head is a frustrating ordeal. She wants precision down to the last millimeter. What the fuck's a millimeter? Before she's satisfied, but her instructions are obscure at best. Add a half splash of green. I crouch down to pick up the can of bright green. The other green. This green. I carefully pour some of the other green paint into the mixing bowl. No, that's almost a whole splash. More white. Is green a good color to add? No idea. You're the artist here. Wait, Oh, she was asking me after stating it. She's confused. Uh-oh. I think we're in danger. A hint of smile appears in the corner of her mouth. Do you lack an opinion? No, it's just I literally have no idea. It's okay, because I just got an idea. Add more white. With this exclamation, I pour a minuscule amount of white into the bowl and mix it. It looks slightly whiter. That's not good. It has to be like the color when you wake up and you saw the meaning of life in your dream but can't remember it. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, magenta. Just go magenta. Maybe it's yellow. Despite the impossibility of mixing a color like the change of seasons or any other nonsense that's being imposed. Okay, but the change of seasons is a lot easier to picture though. The changing of seasons, depending on what seasons you say, that's easy to picture. Stuff like, all right, class, today I need you to mix a color that represents what when you came out of the shower and you had an embarrassing thought that made you cringe from 10 years ago. Give me that color. I need that. I need those passionate colors. Like, I don't know, brown, I guess. I shat myself maybe a long time ago in this hypothetical. Just putting in parentheses hypothetical. Yeah, I shat myself. Maroon. Easy. Yeah. The color. Next color. Damn. I find myself enjoying it more than I thought I would. Yeah. Just having a little bit of fun here, mixing colors. Seeing a painting being born on the plastered wall feels like magic. I spend the moments I have between mixing paints, crouching down the paving, and just looking at her work. It feels slightly intrusive at first, like breaking some imaginary intimacy. But Ren doesn't seem to mind the least bit. Maybe it's just in my head. Dude, it's all in your head. Bro, Hisao, it's all in your head, man. Her presence emits a completely different air as she patiently works the details, adding layers of paint on top of other layers of paint, and steadily moving her foot across the wall to add new shapes. When I manage to produce a passable mixture of paint, the rare smile on her face is oddly rewarding. Apart from the few words when discussing paint mixes, neither of us says a word for the longest time. Mainly stuck talking differently. Hisao's a giga chat. Hold up. I think I need to cancel that with speaking like an anime protag for these next few lines. Damn, I guess it can be helped. I missed a lot. Oh, hi, Vovs. Yeah, we're like 2 hours. Currently, we've met Rin, the artist without hands, and also Emmy, who was a sporty character. We don't really know much about her yet. I think we're gonna get more stuff about her. She has no legs, but she has like prosthetic ones, and she's a runner. Is there anything else major? Hisao is being a better person this time. He's being less of an asshole, so that's pretty good. And that's about it from last time. Caught you up. Also, how's it going? You having a good morning? I know it's like 1:24 a.m. on my side, but I always like wishing people good mornings. That much was expected. Yeah, that much was expected at least. So hold on, I'm getting stuck talking weirdly with Hasao. I need to fix it by speaking like an anime protagonist for these next few lines. And even those short discussions soon evolve into a shorthand, both of us developing and using weird impromptu code words for various paints and hues, like merengue. As if there's some new need, like conserve words and breath and say, oh yeah, and then Kenji was talking about the feminist conspiracy. I forgot about that part. But that part is important to Kenji's character arc, I think. Okay, I think I'm good. Oh. Hey! The painting got fleshed out a little bit more. I like seeing that. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it looks like it's a... that guy looks like he's in pain, but it looks good. We stay there until the evening, until it becomes too dark to paint properly. Alright, yeah, I fixed my voice, thank God. How much did the student council plotline go? I pretty much just got asked to help with a school festival that's happening. Just getting some materials, and then after that, nothing. I don't think we're gonna get much of the student council storyline in this playthrough, sadly. If that's what you're expecting, we're not getting it. I don't think. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into an unpleasant state of wakefulness. Well, shit, man, just go back to bed then. Damn, I hate waking up. Well, I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses for why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. Wait, what? I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. That feels weird. Get rid of the fur, and I think it will sound better. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock still has not faded, I think. Despite getting an impression that skipping classes here is easy, I don't think they are going to let me get away with that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. Yeah, I gotta work out, gotta hit the gym, or else my heart will explode. So eventually, I do rise up. I rise up. I take back the day. Swallow the morning medications and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yamaku, so I didn't get issued a gym outfit. I ordered someone to cover such a contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them. You know what? Actually, you guys are in break right now. I salute all you ad watchers. I'm going to go ahead and get myself a drink. Okay. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back, guys. I'm probably gonna get myself a coffee. Okay. BRB. That's the wrong one. Wait, what's that? Technical difficulties? Not that. This one. Right, be right back. Ba. I'm back. In a short amount of time, I've been gone. I devoured a quesadilla. It was pretty cold. I did not heat it up. It was refrigerated. I devoured that thing because I actually didn't have dinner. Sorry, I'm getting myself some green tea right now. Green tea in a can. Not the best, but it's pretty good. I just needed something that wasn't water. Keep myself going. Here we are. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they get a new life this way. A bit like me, my soccer unit. After all, if I'm gonna start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics. Basics, which include keeping the rest of my body in shape along with what little I can to strengthen my heart. Yeah, do some cardio, man. Maybe then I could go back to something approaching a normal life. At least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present on the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic-legged girl who bowed bowled over me in the hallway yesterday is running on the track lightly, like a half-mechanical gazelle. What was her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. She seems to be running laps at a somewhat easy lope, her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine. The nurse is suppressing the poor girl to jog, just like he is suppressing me. Hisao, you're gonna die if you don't do this. The nurse is doing his best to take care of you. You're like, oppression. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health, and it's prompting me to do so. And maybe with the things being like they are, it's only because I want to get it out of the way early. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape was merely a happy accident. There's nothing wrong with, like, having people watch you grow. Like, you don't go to a gym. First of all, people do not care about you if you go to a gym. Like, unless you make it like a big deal or you want to contact people, which is totally fine. People don't look your way. It's fine to work out in gyms. It's public, but at the same time, it's private. You know? I did read that right. Yeah, I think. I'd leave, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning, your name's Hisao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. You may not remember me. I'm the girl who almost killed you. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Emmy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that. Again. Well, so long as you don't make a habit of it, I think I'll be fine. Great. I'm not sure she realized I was just joking. So, the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, is that actually you? Yep, that's right. Oh. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What? Are you saying I don't look like I could be a spy? No, she kinda does look the part. No, this is more of a relief. I was afraid he would have someone to watch my every move. Unless you're here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I had seen a messy-haired transfer student who looks like he's kinda lost around the track. So, why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. She's about to summon her stand. She's gonna kill me. Oh god. Training! What? Track! Oh, duh. You're on the track team then. Emmy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners too. And modest about it too. Hey, you should join up. It's good exercise, you know? I think that much activity's probably out of the question for me. Nah, I'm not even sure that I really like running all that much. Hi guys, it's me, Booper Bamagato. How's it going, Magic? You awake? Isn't it like 5 a.m.? Did you wake up early today? Is it true that Twin Tails give you better run speed? Correct, Fred. You are 100% correct. Welcome to the party, guys. How you doing? I hope you guys are having a good day. Good morning. Just woke up? Yeah, I kinda assume so. 8:30 a.m. Oh, huh. Well, congrats. Congrats on waking up. Yeah, I'm not sure I like running all that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know? I freaking hate football. I hate soccer. I hate everything. It's like Naruto running for your head. Exactly. The reason why none of the characters in Naruto have twin tails, except for Tenten, is because they give you an enormous speed boost, and that's why that's why Tenten doesn't get any screen time in Naruto, because she'd be too overpowered. Went to sleep for at 4 or 5 a.m. That's probably what I'm gonna do today. Because after this stream, I'm definitely gonna be working on VODs and such, trying to catch up as desperately as I can. Tenten's too fast with the camera. Oh, you're fucking right. The reason why she doesn't have... It's true. I never even got that... I never even really got that much into soccer. Twin Tails plus 10 speed, plus 5 brattiness. Yeah, Twin Tails do make you bratty. Minus 2 brain cell. I actually have something that I want to show you guys. But I actually can't, because this one was going to require a lot of time in the oven. So forget about it. Be excited about the debut instead, which is August 16th. I'm gonna lock it in, guys. Model reveals August 16th. I know I already revealed it, but that's because you guys finished the early model challenge reveal, whatever thing. So I had to do it, obviously. But the actual model reveal and all that stuff, the debut, is gonna be the 16th of August. Locked in. Just making sure you guys know before someone's like, and I have to strangle you. You start getting a little snappy, and then I just kill you right then and there. I have no choice. I didn't see this on Twitter. No, I pretty much shadow dropped it at the end of the last stream, and that's it. So if you care that much, watch the last VOD.
Not like you'll find it. I erased them.
No, I didn't erase it. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I mean, I run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. Yeah, I played games for friends. I got good at Smash, so I could just hang out with friends. You time zone gatekeeping asshole. I was awake at like 3 a.m. yesterday. What are you talking about? That should have been your 11 a.m. Don't come fighting me. I wasn't for glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to be understanding my meaning. I see. Not that into the whole organization thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're gonna run together, huh? I woke up at 12:27 p.m. Well, that's definitely not my fault. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I hope you get a better sleep schedule soon. What? Sure, I guess. Emmy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up. Hisao, please. Please, for the love of God, Hisao. Please don't be like... And now I will engage in toxic masculinity just because I don't want to warm up. I invoke my manliness. My man card, activate. I've been here 5 minutes and I hate this guy. He gets better, I swear he gets better. He just takes a bit to rev him up, you know what I mean? Oh no, you should always warm up. Bad, Hisao. She scolds me enthusiastically, but then she smiles and leans closer. I hate warming too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, I don't even have to stretch my legs. True, you don't have them. As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. I hate this. What's wrong? I have to exercise or I die, Magic. It's very necessary that I do this. Let's go! Oh, shit. So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. Emmy moves fluidly, throwing herself to the run with a wild sort of abandon. Kill me, please. Well, I mean, you could go back to bed. Go back to bed. I want this to end. Too bad. I found myself concentrating more on running properly. Hands spread right. Naruto run engaged. I take out my hands and put them into a V formation. I use Shadow Clone Jutsu. I don't have chakra. It fails on me. I have something to do at 9 a.m. Same, I have work. And something about hitting on the balls of your feet rather than the heels. Is that true? I try to match my strength of Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently I'm not very good at it. Maybe Emmy could help me with that sometime. I'm not really up to more than a couple laps a day and slow to a walk. Pretty quickly. I have a volleyball match to watch. Sick. I love volleyball. But I love tennis more. Emmy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. I hope whatever volleyball match you will get that you watch goes in a positive way. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. I'm like sweating. I'm sweating out of my eyes, blood is coming out of me. Finished already? I hang my head ruefully. Huh, yeah. I'm not really... I clear my throat. I'm not in very good shape right now, but you should have seen me in my heyday. It's the kind of pompous energy I'm getting from fucking Hisao right now. Most Switzerland response I hear in my life. I've got a lot of power in me to just mimic different cultures. In terms of just like attitude. Emmy nods and then grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is you started, right? Next time you just have to try to hold out longer, and then 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 longer. Stop! 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 I'll keep that in mind, please! But I think right now I'm gonna get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Emmy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I got plenty of time. I noticed that she's not wearing a watch. I'm going by vibes. We've got infinite time. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. That's respectable. That's a respectable thing you're doing right there. I respect it. See you later, Sal. Yeah. See ya. I'm not sure whether this morning's experiment was a success or a failure. I'll admit that I do feel slightly good about getting out there this morning. And like Emmy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? I got instant jump scare, holy shit, by the advertisement. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not real. This dude's a recording and project of a massive Korean company. I just start speaking Korean off screen. I'm not even gonna attempt it. I barely even know Japanese. Also, how's it going, Dirk? Am I real?
Would you like to play a game? Banana?
Banana. I actually was playing things on my soundboard, but I forgot I don't have that. Wait, hold up. I forgot that I didn't have the stupid thing active, so I look like a goddamn fool when I actually tried to do it. Okay. Boom. You guys are about to get blasted. I'm about to fucking. Oh shit. I think I blasted you in the wrong way possible. I'm so sorry. Oops. That was my bad. Discovery Ride's staying up way later than I should be right now. Same, Dirk. I wish the best for the both of us then. Oh yeah, I love gore. I'll play Jigsaw's game. Let's fucking go. You want an ASMR trigger? Alright, hold on, I got this. Even though it's not an ASMR stream, I'll oblige us this once. I'm gonna first start by doing this. Pot of Creed gets hit by a truck. I'm not even sure what I'm doing this without like the 3D mic, to be honest. I'm gonna stop touching the mic now. I love Saw. I'd make so many crimes happen in Saw. You know that? I'd probably die the first thing. I'm not smart. Practice makes perfect, or something like that. It's nice at least to feel like I've taken some semblance of control over my own health. Saw, who did you see? Oh, this one's a jokester, I see. You're a funny person, I see. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll have to try to keep this up. I head back to the dorms to wash and change into my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. After taking a long shower anyway, my willpower wasn't huge. I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothing. Okay. Oh god, hold up guys, I gotta... Real fast, just gotta make sure I got it ready in case, just in case Kenji shows up naked. I gotta have this ready. Okay, this should be enough. This should be enough. I don't think he does, but I'm gonna check anyway. What the fuck is that? It's a crock full of beans. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears within the mist, looming and radiating malicious intent. It bursts through the fog. Oh, thank God, Kenji has to leave. Alright guys, we're safe. He has to leave. We're good. We're good. It's alright. Long shower. German uncle disapproves. I also disagree. I don't like long showers. I get in the shower, I wash my hair, and I get away. Kenji, why the fuck do you have your glasses on when you're in the shower? What the fuck's wrong with you? Do you, like, wash your glasses with soap? With, like, shampoo? What the fuck's wrong with you? What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me. What's your problem, man?
I should be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man.
What do you mean all over the place? I want to ask if he's been looking for me like that. Stark naked, hold my tongue back. Yeah, last time we talked to this guy... Last time I talked to this guy, I was talking about the women infiltrating feminist conspiracy. I don't know, I'm tempting path of pain at 1:45 a.m. Jesus. I wish you well, Dirk. You don't? I know, I don't take long showers. I take very cold and short showers and then get out of the shower and like, damn, I feel so refreshed. I'm not sure why I chose that tone, but I'm like, damn, I'm feeling so refreshed. Oh, damn, I almost dropped my real voice there. That was close. Whew. I finally realized I'm still naked too and quickly hold up my shirt in front of me, but Kenshi doesn't seem to notice the thing. Bro, Kenji's legally blind. He can't even see it. I meant wash your glasses if you have any. Oh, no, I actually lost my glasses. I can't use my glasses because I lost them. His glasses are fogged up. But then why doesn't he wipe them off? Is this vision so bad it's like he's perpetually seeing through fog? You know, your room and, yeah, that's it. I mean, I still had to get up, though. Whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? What? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. It doesn't work. He's as transparent as his window pane sized glasses. Talking neutrally like this, wearing nothing, feels awkward. Actually, somehow it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't see me being naked. To say nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush the feeling off with little success. Money? Sure. Awesome. Wait, why do you need it? Can't you just give it to me? Because I had the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you were in the shower. I could have, but I exercised restraint. And in the end, isn't the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. I didn't steal your money, man, so you gotta give me your money. Come on, man. Give it here. Are you mugging me, Kenji? Kenji, are you trying to steal my fucking money right now? This makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should withhold payment since his thoughts were so clearly impure, and his intentions are probably even more sinister since he can't tell me what they are. I say as much to him. I tell him right in his face, no, I will not give you the money. You don't deserve it. I'm offended, man, but if that's your game, then fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza, and I already have most of the cost of pizza, and I need your help for the rest of it. I can get some of that pizza too, right? No. Are you serious? Yeah, I would give you some, but you have class and you don't have time to eat pizza. What about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy and then eat it. It's not easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. You know, everyone will see you and the pizza, and they'll ask for a slice. It's a hard world out there. Everyone wants a piece, then you're left pizzaless in an unforgiving world. It's happened before, that's how I know. Sure, certain coating are sensitive. Does need to use this minimum amount of soap, but like... I mean, I wash my glasses like cloth. Like, I have a specific soap for it. Like, I have a cleaning supply soap for it. I literally just use, like, glass window cleaner. It works fine. I just wipe it. Yo, I got scrambled eggs. Hey, that's pretty good.
Every day, I plan my vengeance. So that when the people who wrong me order a pizza, I will be there. Ever vigilant. If you dare, Hisao, whatever your name is, if you dare fucking order a pizza, I'm gonna be on that shit. Pronto, I'm gonna eat that slice, and you won't be able to say no, because then you'll feel like an asshole if you say no.
Kenji strikes a dramatic pose, completely without iron.
But yeah, I only like 4 in the yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go outside and buy my own pizza. It's too far. I try not to go outside unless it's absolutely necessary. And let me tell you what happened the last time I went out without carefully planning it out in advance. I was outside. I picture this. I was outside. I can't remember what I was doing. Something? Standing? Maybe wondering how I got there. And then out of nowhere, it happened. Like a flash of lightning splitting the sky like, hey, you split a sandwich into 2 equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold and eat. A bird crapped on my head. It was the second most shocking moment of my life.
What was the first? He ignores me and keeps going. I want to grab him and shake him. I want to just grab him and throw him through a window. Is he just trying to keep momentum? I'll go with that, even if it's more likely he just didn't hear me.
It was like in the open scene of some anime show. You know how there's always a part where the main dude's fighting his rival and then they fly at each other and clash swords and there's like a big dramatic colored auras and zoom? It was like that, but with shit.
Okay.
So yeah, I need some money, please.
Don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like 1,000 yen. 1,000? Dude, that's like $10. What the fuck? I'm not giving you that much. I thought it was 400.
Okay.
What?
I'll pay you back, I swear.
You better. That's what it means to borrow stuff.
I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back.
Oh my god. Where's the kill Kenji command? You have 1 week. Kenji winces and makes a noise like a dying cow, and a particularly disturbing fact given that his baton is conducting freely. Stop looking at Hisao.
You're not supposed to be so tight-lipped. Tight-ass, sorry, I misspoke. Tight-assed about money between brothers in arms, man. Men have it bad enough as it is. Did you know that male porn stars only make about half
of what female porn stars make? Not this again, Kenji. For fuck's sake, not this again. God damn it. That doesn't mean anything unless you're a porn star.
So maybe I am a porn star on this side.
I have to get through his lines.
So maybe I am a porn star on the side and struggling to make ends meet as I fight the feminist agenda. And you can't explain me your crimes, you bastard. Nobody understands. Nobody.
What is this guy, dude? How did he get here? Hello? Why is he here in this school? He's just blind. But I'm starting to think he has something else going on with his brain. Wouldn't feminists be against pornography in the first place? This feminist agenda stuff again, man?
This stuff's important, man. I can see that you don't give a shit, but this is serious. Feminists are a dangerous enemy. Make no mistake, you take them lightly, you'll wake up in the morning with a knife in your back. Bam! Out of nowhere.
How do you wake up in the morning if someone stabs you in your sleep?
Women are terrible at stabbing things. Oh, God.
I thought you said you don't take them lightly.
Well, I mean, I don't take them lightly for big things. Individually, they're not a threat, but if there was some kind of war, like a big war, with men on one side and the women, feminist forces on the other side, it would get pretty ugly. And that day will come, when the feminists come out of their central top-secret worldwide feminist headquarters and say, "It's on now, motherfuckers!"
You're being ridiculous. There's no big worldwide feminist headquarters building. Where would they even hide that? I mean, if... It'd have to be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone would notice a big fortress with women only in it. My man, you're getting caught up in the Kenji flow. You need to come back down to Earth, man. You need to come back down and realize that Kenji's fucking throwing you for a loop. He's got you hooks, line, and sinker.
Who said it was on Earth?
I turn away from Kenji.
They faked the moon landing. Sal. I know for a fact that it was actually a feminist agenda on the moon.
I could totally see fucking Kenji saying some shit like that. Go post your PayPal to your image board then, Kenji. My god. I turn away from Kenji and start practicing frowning faces in the mirror so I can figure out what kind of frown will best express my emotions. He can't see me from this distance anyway, which unfortunately means that he just keeps on ranting without any regard to sensibility.
Yeah, so there's this war going on. War you may not know about, but it's a great one that will one day boil over and encompass all of the known world. Then we'll have to pick a side. We'll have to make a stand. In fact, it's happening right now. Imagine it, the bloody battlefield, a vicious conflict without end. I almost gave up when I thought this cause was silly, when I grew tired of the bleakness of our fight, when I mistook the time, the power we'd out for a feminist raid and thought the end was near.
Wait, what? My man had like electricity issues, and he thought it was women. He thought it was women.
or the feminist agenda. But then I realized that if I gave up, it would all be over, and I was like, whoa, and I knew I had to get serious, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. It's about duty. Must be a pretty crappy movement if all hinges on one naked guy ranting in the bathroom at another naked guy. Where are they now for Kenji in 2024 would be something. I'm gonna do it. This is too funny. I forgot how stupid Kenji is. I want to do one for this guy. So can I have the money? It's blocking the way out. It's getting cold because I'm still naked and I want to go to class, so I agree to spot him the money. Awesome, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. We should go bowling later on. Bowling? Yeah, it's the ultimate sport. There are almost no women bowlers either, making it the most manly sport. Should I wear my pink bowling shirt with matching shoes or the pastel green and flower accents? Those are... they're bowling clothes? Maybe. Whatever. Anyway, you better pay me back, man. I can pay you back in stuff, right? I don't even have the time to ask him to elaborate what that means. I don't know, man. I have to get to class. You're just kind of in the way. Oh, sorry, yeah. I don't want to hold you up, and I have some stuff to do myself. The time has come. Time for what? I just like saying that. Okay, now the time has come. For what? I have to shit. Get out of it. I was going to. What does that mean? It's a big ass bathroom. So? Dude, you have no idea how gnarly these dookies I'm about to squeeze out of my cheeks are gonna... The pressure, yeah, the smell, the sound, I need you out. I'm dropping nuclear bombs, if you know what I mean. Okay, what if somebody comes in? I'll think something. I give him my practice mat. I practice my practice. Fuck, I give him... He fucked me up, dude. He fucked me up. I give him my practice round and it looks kind of silly and reflected in the glasses. He either doesn't notice it or doesn't see anyway, so I get dressed and run back to my room, feeling as though an eternity has passed since I woke up. Yeah, if you have like if you have a fucking roommate like Kenji, Jesus Christ, every day would feel agonizing. God damn. Oh my god, that is time I will never get back. I'll get him for this somehow. Right now, I have to get to class. Holy shit. Sorry, I have to take a minute to just like dilute the Kenji stream real fast. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened, man? Oh, I gotta take a drink. Okay, I'm good. I'm the first person in class today, although I think I'm a little too early. Then again, sitting alone here for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer that time I had with Kenji. The combination of fatigue, frustration, and boredom starts making me feel very tired. I black out for a second, waking up when my head hits the surface of my desk. Oof, that hurts. Rubbing my forehead, I realize this is a good reason as any to stay up for now and stop coming to class so early later. Sorry, I'm just... fuck. Kenji's got me fucked. He's also using my $10 to buy pizza and not sharing. What an asshole. Eventually I hear a tapping noise outside in the hallway, and Lily's tall figure appears in the doorway. She's not in this class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako. Lily stops at the door, looking hesitant as if she was a vampire who can't come in unless invited. I consider doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in on her own accord, though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar as if it was of importance to look prim when entering our classroom. Excuse me. She calls into the quiet classroom with a probing, delicate voice. I realize the signs might unnerve her because of her blindness, so I break it. Hey, good morning, Lily. I probably should save the game. Actually, holy shit, when was the last time I saved? Alright, let's take a look. Oh, 2 hours ago. Yeah, no, actually almost 3 hours ago. Damn, I feel like I'm going at this game so slow. Am I dumb or something? I feel like it's 6 hours. I feel like I should be out of Act 1 at this point. Anyway, good morning, Lily. Sao? Good morning. I didn't hear it come in.
I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely. If I were to tell too big of a lie now, it would sink me. Well, I was already here. Just, asleep until now. Oh, have you seen Hanako today by any chance? No, she seems to come in only just before the bell rings, or after that. Do you want me to tell her something for you? No, it's fine. It's strange, but I think we're the only two people in the school right now. I didn't hear anyone else on my way here. It cuts the entire classroom full of people. I shouldn't have gotten up so early today, I guess. Or actually, no, I did come here early, didn't I? Hisao came in early. You're chastising yourself for doing something that other people should? Punctuality is a good thing. I think so anyway. It's a very busy morning today. The festival's coming up soon, and today's the deadline for events registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork. It could be that everyone's trying to complete the necessary forms at the last minute. Maybe that's why it's so quiet today. Hi! Misha comes in, stumbling, with the elegance of a fucking bull in a china shop. Misha pops into the room with Shizune as if on cue, shouting with a loudness that makes Lily visibly flinch. Hi, Hee-chan! Hi. Look, it's the class representative. Hello! Hello! I'm Erikaya! Hello! Lily smiles, proudly amused by Misha Shizune's use of the word look. Good morning. Of course you're not the representative of this class, right? Right? I am not. Lily seems a little more guarded in her answers to Shizune than she was with me the other day. I guess they don't really get along after all. Then I realized that Lily might actually not know Shizune's present, and she's trying to detect whether or not she is, to know who she's talking to. That is strange. How do you know who you're talking to if you can't see him? Well, that's weird. For all she knows, she's talking to Misha. But knowing that she and Shizune are practically inseparable, she might expect Shizune being the one that actually talks. Damn, how complicated. I decided to help Lily out for my own peace of mind more than anything else. You're here early, Shizune. You were here earlier than us! I feel like I should just make some noises. I think I did that last time. I made some noises for Shizune. I was like, I mean, just gremlin noises, I think. Misha puffs out her cheeks angrily. Why is she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shizune's behalf too? It's not that weird though. That Shizune didn't like my little comment. It's true. I was here earlier than them, so me saying something like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything. Especially to Shizune, who doesn't have the benefit of hearing tone to gauge intent. Before I could start weighing whether or not I should apologize, Shizune has already moved on. Yeah. Class rep, it's a good thing you're here. We have to talk. Yeah. The festival's coming up in 3 days, right? Every other class has already handed in their projected budget reports for their events, even the first years, except you. Wah ha ha, wah ha ha. There's still time to hand it in, isn't there? Oh, Shizuna's gonna get so mad that's not punctual, like super punctual. As fast as possible. Today! The deadline's today! You're slowly taking your time, aren't you? If I had it my way, I'd have all of the necessary paperwork days ago, but someone had to say, the deadline, please explain it. Yes, that was me. Planning something on this scale is not a small task, and a week is too small a time for him to expect a whole class to work out such a complex issue completely. Sorry, that one was a little too out there. I agree to myself, thinking the same thing. Do you want to know what's harder than distributing the funds for one class event, handling the same matter for every class in the school, and then some? The one who does that is me. I feel like I should have changed the tone on that one, but whatever, it's fine. I'm pretty much blind reading every single line. Misha puts her hands on her hips and stands up straight. Wow, she's really getting into the role. Lily doesn't look like she's very amused, though. Hey, Shizune, aren't you being a little too hard on her? There's still a whole day left. Please, Hisao, it's alright. Lily seems happy I'm taking her side, but a bit conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye-bye. Alright, take care, Dirk. Have a good night. Have a good rest. I know it's like 2:05 for you or something. It's like 2 a.m. I'm gonna see how much further I can get to. Because I also probably need to go to bed a little bit. If this is about the budget, I'm disappointed. Then I'm disappointed you think I have forgotten about it. I understand how important it is.
Hey. Then, can I have it, please?
Shizune. Oh, that's me. Shizune, she might not have it on her at this exact second. It's not here right now. I asked 2 students to take care of it for me. Students from my class. She emphasizes the last sentence much to my surprise. She knows about Shizune and Misha's efforts to rope me into the student council. Huh. I guess word must have gone around, so now she's using me as ammo against Shizune. This just gets better and better. Hisao takes out the popcorn from underneath his desk because he's a slacker.
Oh, yeah, this is... Yeah, this is some shit. Drama. Front row seats.
It was your responsibility. A budget report isn't something you should just be delegating away. As class rep, it's your job to be on top of things. This kind of disregard for proper procedures is just really terrible. They completed it, being capable of doing so. But the students have been sick recently, so they could not come to school and give it back to me. If you want, I will apologize on their behalf for getting sick. Okay! Although Misha misses Lily's little jab entirely, Shizune doesn't. And she seems torn between being offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. Wait, what? She seems torn between being offended by Lily's daring and... Oh, okay, I see. Offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. I don't know. A little funny, that line, but I say that a lot with most of these lines.
Yeah.
Lily, don't they live here at the school?
That's like a 5-minute walk, you know. What could they possibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their busy lives to drop something that will affect their enjoyment of their entire class?
Lily opens her mouth to say something, but she's soon closes the gap between them and starts signing furiously, waving her hands around like an orchestra conductor. Misha tries her best to convey this same passion, but can't seem to lose her normal cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal.
And what's with that attitude? I said that's not something you should be delegating away. Are you the class representative or aren't you? Tell me the names of these 2 students. They should have your job if you can't even handle something this simple yourself.
Jesus Christ. Lily, the deadline hasn't even passed yet. I'm not even sure why you're mad. Literally, you can't even do anything until the deadline is passed. One form isn't the full extent of what I'm supposed to take care of. Lily's tone is somewhat growing slightly impatient, but she's doing a good job of not letting Shizune see how unsettled she is becoming. She's playing her cards close to her chest. Shizune, on the other hand, wraps her finger cheerfully along the edges of her glasses, knowing Lily can neither hear nor see how excited she is.
Hey, of course you do so much, class rep. It must be so difficult being you.
Lily tightens her lips at Misha's words, clearly understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without even a hint of sarcasm, which they are meant to have. Shizune and Lily don't like each other. That much is clear, but this seems a little much. Seems like Lily has had enough and is ready to start pushing back. Oh shit, she's gonna start killing them. Oh no. Oh no. I was just joking, but now it's actually gonna turn into a murder case. I'm gonna have to start playing Danganronpa. I was actually just discussing the budget report before you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council duties so quickly that you could track me down to make sure I don't even forget my own.
Are you accusing me of slacking off? It seems like you're confusing me with yourself.
I don't think so. That would be a very difficult thing for me to do, comparing myself to you.
You're right. The difference is between us like heaven and hell. Heaven or hell. Fight.
And it's not hard to guess which one you might represent.
Damn, sheesh.
The air between them ripples with the heat of their enmity. Well, not really. They can't disguise it anymore. Though, even Misha looks like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation. It's a strange one.
Hichan, don't you slack off either.
What are you talking about?
Aren't you taking part of the festival, Hichan? You are, aren't you? Then, I hope you're gonna do a lot more to make sure it goes smoother than this person.
I literally got here this Monday. You son of a bastard. You can't get on my case when I'm still. This is my first week. This is my first week. This is impossible. Maybe Kenji was right. Kenji was right after all. I can't trust him. I understand why she's suddenly getting mad at me. Hey, come on. Cut me and Lily some slack. I'm gonna go with this one. Hey, I'm the new guy, remember? Literally, yes, I'm the new guy. It's not like I could have done much even if I wanted. That's right. You shouldn't expect a transfer to jump right into it on his first week. Literally my first week. Lily taking my side feels oddly comforting, so I decide to back her up too. Yeah, you're being unreasonable with us both. Come on. The deadline hasn't passed, and this is my 4th day. This is my first day at school, for fuck's sake. Excuses, excuses. Miss Class Rep has had plenty of time to deal with her report. Oh. Thank you for the raid, Cause. How's it going? How's it going? You having a good day? You having a good day? Having a good one over there? I'm continuing some Katawa Shoujo, and it seems like these two, the blonde Lily and the blue hair, I guess it's blue hair, Shizune is kind of hating each other. Yeah, I'm feeling better? Alright, good to hear. Good to hear it. And we repeatedly offered you a position to help with the student council work, but you refused to commit yourself to making this festival success. This is not my problem, Misha. Or slash Shizune. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't miss it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go as far as Act 2. I'm not sure how long am I from Act 2, because there is time constraints at the end of the day. Yeah, but as I said back then, I'm not sure if I can, I don't have time for this. No matter what I do, it will mean being drawn into a conversation with Shizune, and that's exactly what she wants. Whatever, forget it. I turn my back at them. I look away. Lily, class is gonna be starting soon, so we can talk more later. I'll tell Hanako you were looking for her. I can feel Shizune freezing. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been ignored in such a blunt manner. Get owned. Get fucking owned. I start looking away from her. Thank you, Hisao. I'll leave now then. She gives me the sweetest smile I've seen all week. Let's go! And turns on her heels to make her exit. As soon as Lily walks out the door, I suddenly start feeling reluctant about turning to face Shizune. I can feel her eyes burning into my back, and I can't bring myself to look at her. She must be furious. I keep expecting Misha to say something to alleviate the tension, but he really is wanting too much. Yeah, I kind of burnt my bridges. Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie. That's what you get, Shizune. I don't regret a single damn thing. Has there not been any music playing? I noticed that there hasn't been any music playing. Should I just start playing something in the background? Because it feels kind of empty with nothing playing. You feel me? You feel me? Hold up, I'm gonna go ahead and just play something until like it comes up with some music, because I need something. Give me something jazzy. All right, this is the wrong kind of energy, but we're gonna keep this. This is the kind of energy of me being such an asshole. Bully Hisao. Alright. Actually, I can't play this one. I know this one's copywritten, so we're gonna go ahead and just do this one. Okay, there you go. Just something in the back. I just need something. And in the end, I go back to my seat and listen to the sound of Shizune's footsteps as she marches out of the room. She doesn't return until a few minutes before class. Hanako doesn't come to the morning class at all. And the music's back. Alright, so much for my hard effort. That section just bloody jump scared me. It's so forward. It's kind of... I love that song, but it's just too much energy. Sorry for the jump scare, guys. Leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the classroom. I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turn the pages of my textbook lazily. I have a little bit of catching up to do, despite trying to keep up with my studies at the hospital. But I'm not feeling that enthusiastic about it. You know that old saying, C's get degrees. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead of opting to cover the board in rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. I hate it when they do that. Oh, thank you for the hydrate redeem. I really need it. I'm gonna mute it so you guys don't hear like the bottle popping so much. Alright, I can hear your voice dying. It's hard. It's hard, like, trying to keep track of what I'm saying and also how I'm voicing it. What's up, Maka? I see you peeking over there. You good? You still alive from your disease that you got? Yeah, but I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, that's it for that line. The rhythmic clashing of chalk on blackboards seemed to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, even though they are right there in the textbook. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry because I have nothing to do, so I stay for a while, reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with the crowding in the hallways. Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot, Hisao. You and I, we're not so different, Hisao. Hisao, you and I aren't so different, you and I. Yeah, my voice is dying because I keep doing stuff like that. So I'm like shortening the lifespan of my throat currently. Yes, I'm still alive. Good to hear. I noticed Shizune and Misha have also stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Shizune is signing so fast her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Maybe there's pent-up anger in there. Yep, I think so. Misha's trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear she could barely manage to even understand her. I put my head down. Whatever they're discussing, it looks like some serious business. Shizune signs to the point where her wrists crackle, and Misha struggles to spit it out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters, and on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, their business is soon finished and the girls sit down on their seats again. Gods did say that I live longer to continue being a menace to you. God damn it. Why? Why, God, why? Alright. Ooh, I'm so tired! She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. I'll use the opportunity to reconcile with Shizune a bit, without getting roped into the student council thing again, though I suspect that door is now closed for me. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seems to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after classes, they're always talking about their plans for it. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. Yeah, my school had nothing that they were enthusiastic about. Not even like pep rallies. Like pep rallies were nothing more than a joke that we like sat through. And it was just kind of depressing in that sense. So I've got the feeling of sneezing. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Shizune scoffs at me at first, as if deciding whether or not to ignore or sneer at me, but in the end she starts signing without doing either. Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well it's almost like Shizune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha. Aren't pep rallies supposed to be enthusiastic anyway? Yeah, and they're not enthusiastic. Which is like kind of weird, don't you think? She must practice it vigorously. Well, of course, we're in the student council, stupid. You know, we're very busy. Yeah. It's an important duty of ours to ensure the success of the festival with all of our strength. We would shame ourselves in front of the past student council generations if the festival were to fail. And that's why there must be no flaws. No, I think that was encumbrances? No, nothing that might make the festival short of perfect. Chisuna's passionate speech and Misha's enacting are really oddly fitting of them. Oh, hello! Oh, that's Hanako! I start shaking. Lily has something to say to you. Okay, the school festival is not that deep. For like some countries, maybe. I don't know about like other countries. Like the school festival, I did actually. I've never had a school festival, so I wouldn't even know what that's like. I look over and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom. The closest we have is prom. Most of their body hidden behind the door. Hey, playing delinquent again? Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward jab, even if it was only in jest.
Yeah.
Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edges of the door. Maybe she's showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily. Come on, you can't be that mean. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. What is it, Hanako? Has Lily been here?
Sorry, haven't seen Satao. She, came by in the morning, though.
Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual studying gaze. What is she trying to do? School festivals here were basically utilized to snag a big money bag from the public. Nah, for me, it was just like, alright, we got sponsorships, sell your car wash services. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. It's just a waste, though. I can agree with that. Of course, Shizune isn't going to look away, and she's intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It's a little uncomfortable, watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of two different extremes meet, it seems. Oh, I'm grabbing my water bottle. I have finished 7 water bottles today, guys. Now that one's the 7th one. No more water for me. She didn't stop scaring Hanako? Yeah, Hanako is barely existing right now. This is what happens when two people of two different extremes meet, it seems. The ultimate extrovert versus the ultra introvert. Do you know where she is? Oh. If she has any sense of her head, she's in her classroom working on their festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering at? You need to find her? She was looking for you in the morning, but I guess you have missed each other. She waits a little without answering the simple question, looking awfully like she's not sure if it's proper to answer such a question. Yeah. I could come with you. If it's okay. Hanako nods fractionally? She barely does a single tilt. Still on guard, her shoulders stiff like wood. I get the feeling that she might be more comfortable by herself after all, but just too late to back off now. She has this really troubled expression she seems to wear almost constantly, one that makes me constantly be on guard myself. I wonder why. I kind of understand why she seems... I think my brain stopped working. Hold on, I gotta save the game. I gotta save the game, break it up a little bit. I kind of understand why she always seemed to be so wary. Or maybe more like why there could be a person like her. But I still have no idea how I should act around such a person. Well, it's dinner time soon. Are you planning to eat with Lily? She nods slightly. So she must have been trying to get in the cafeteria. Well, there's something of a dinner crowd, just like the cafeteria is crowded during lunch. It's not as bad because dinner time is longer than lunch hour, but I can understand why Hanako could be discouraged from going in. I pick up my bag and we take our leave. Hanako skips a little to meet my initial pace, so I slow down to match her speed. It doesn't take long for us to be walking at a comfortable pace down the hallway. It almost feels like we're going for a stroll together, something I can't say I've really done before with a girl. Hanako doesn't seem to be really thinking the same thing though. Even though we were walking at the same pace, she never comes within arm's reach of me. Well, because you're a fucking asshole. You're like, Lily the blind girl? And shit. You need to calm down, Hisao. How about you lock in? Lock in. How about you lock in with common sense a little bit? There you go. See, look what you made me do, Hisao. You made me break one of my... you made me drop one of my bottles. Hold on. What am I holding on for, Maka? Don't say that in the chat. You scare me. But I actually have to check something first. Okay. I'm good to go. She never comes within arm's reach of me. I guess she's still a little uncomfortable around me. Given how shy she is, there doesn't seem to be much helping it, at least for now. By the time we arrive at the cafeteria, that portrait looks like Julius Caesar. This guy? You telling me this fucking guy's Julius Caesar? Fuck off. I'd rather die. Is that what the guy that looks like the super cool guy that gets whatever? That's him? You're talking about this guy. This guy's the guy that gets et tu brute and then dies? Fuck that. Fuck that. Have you seen what Julius Caesar looks like? No, why would I? By the time we arrive at the cafeteria, there is not much of a crowd there, but Lily's nowhere to be seen. Hanako's head sinks even lower than usual. Have you looked somewhere else? Have you looked somewhere else already? Just at the library, I was reading. So she does spend the classes she skips at the library. That's why she's still so smart. She's smart. Ah, so not exactly a thorough search then. Well, if I had to guess, she'd be in her class, like Shizune said, right? Right. He was ugly. Yes, Julius Caesar was very ugly. With a slice of nods, Hanako agrees with my reasoning. God, she's being so freaking awkward. It's making me be awkward. What the heck? It's like I need a double-layered silk glove with padding and plus 15 enchantment to even begin interacting with her. I have to put on my plus 2000 gear to even try to interact with this introvert. Julius Caesar was the most attractive-looking man. So you're telling me I might be more attractive than Julius Caesar, since I'm the ugly bastard. Some small talk might help her become a bit more used to me. It isn't hard to tell that the silence between us is hovering on the edge of both of our minds. So, you and Lily usually hang out together after class? Alright? Yes. I'm not sure what I expected from her answer, or why I even asked the question. How much was obvious? Why am I stupid? She doesn't seem like the type to cultivate a social circle either, so I expect that Lily may well be her only friend. It must be a pain being in different classes, I'm guessing. She gives a sharp, almost reflexive nod. Compared to Lily's careful thought about her actions and speech, Hanako hastens to make her answers as prompt as short as possible. Lily comes by the classroom, though, even when she's busy. She gives a small smile as she says it, evidently appreciating the fact that Lily goes out of the way to help her. It's pretty cute, really. There isn't really any need to say more, both of us content that the discussions reach an end. As we ascend the stairs back to the lobby, we are met by a group of students heading downstairs like a school of fish moving from one feeding area to another. You're not an ugly bastard been over this? I'm 100% an ugly bastard. Oh yeah, it's very good one off. Yeah. They seem to be keeping mostly to themselves. Before I can notice her doing so, Hanako's moved around behind me. Hey, are you alright? Just keep going. The students pass us without as much as a second glance, and Hanako takes up a position to my side again as we enter the building. Her momentary reprieve from her anxiety all but snatched away. I guess power can be attractive. Exactly. The most powerful. Being beautiful. And even as we climb towards the third floor, she doesn't seem to relax. It isn't as if I've known her. It isn't as if I'd known a shy person before, or even shy girls. Shy girls? But Hanako seems to be pretty far behind what I'd call normal in her fear of other people. If it weren't for Lily acting as a mediator, I doubt Hanako would even have been able to walk beside me like this. She seemed to have completely shut down in the presence of others. The rest of the walk to Lily's classroom continues in strained silence, while I rue her inability to socialize at all. I rue it. After we make our way to the hall stairs, the noise coming from Lily's classroom is audible from halfway down the hallway. I wasn't expecting such a din at all. Well, I guess we found her. That wasn't hard. Did Hanako come here first, then come to me for backup, I wonder? That would explain why people are attracted to Thanos. Well, no, people are attracted to Thanos because of his thick cheeks. So, I mean, that's a different thing. Well, if that's true, then at least she's starting to trust me a little. That can only be a good thing. Eventually, the two of us reached the door to class 3-2. With Hanako less than subtly positioning herself behind me, I open the door. Inside is a height of activity, seemingly every student in the class talking at once as they work hurriedly on their separate tasks. Going by the paint cans, decorations, and banners being made, it must be for the upcoming school festival. I guess my first priority should be finding Lily. Did I find it? There. Finding her among the din is surprisingly easy, not the least because of her looks. With a couple of students gathered around her as she stands at the front of the class, she seems to be in charge of the preparations, or at least busy organizing them. Carefully negotiating a path through the various students hunched over the floor for the lack of desk space, I raise my hand entirely out of habit as we finally reach Lily. Hi, Lily! She perks her head up as she breaks off talking to a noticeably smaller girl who must be her classmate trying to listen as best she can. Sorry, who? Oh, sorry. It's Hisao. I've got Hanako too. Hi. She's pretty skittish. Considering the number of people around, it isn't too hard to work out why. Lily takes a moment's pause to assess the situation before turning to the other students again. It's ad break time. All right, I 07 to all the ad watchers. I'm about to freaking salute all the ad watchers. Let's freaking go. I probably should like automate that. I should really automate a lot of stuff. I should be doing a lot of automation. Socially anxious Queen Hanako. Yep. I've seen people like this in real life too. It's just funny. Because it's like, I understand why. At the same time, I'm like, God damn it. I wish I could sometimes not make them. Sometimes I wish you wouldn't break down, you know? Stop breaking down on me. How dare you? Anyway. Really? Yeah. Stop breaking down. Stop. Anyway, I'm being silly. I'm being more delirious. I keep thinking the reason why I was like, because I think a lot of my family members are like this, so it's just kind of silly thinking about it in that way. What was I saying? It takes a moment to pause to access the situation before turning to the other student once again. The picture hanging on the wall was done by the artist for the game, not a real painting. I thought it might have been, but nope. Yeah, I did use that painting. I did use that art to make a funny little thing out of it. Said that SS too, but she's also traditionally attractive, and then there's the sadism. People are into sadism, true. Not that I'm not into it, but like I know a lot of people are. Breaking Down is my favorite go-to band spoof. For the moment, just ask Moriah for his advice. Kenji's busy with painting one of the banners already. A quick nod and she bounces off, fingers carefully sliding along the wall's face for orientation. Wait, Kenji? Oh no. That Kenji? Woman feminizer super Kenji that stole $10 from me? I quickly turn about, leaning to the side to see past Hanako. Sure enough, in the corner of the room, Kenji is hunched over a sheet of cloth as he paints it. His eyes remain only inches from the brush, reminding me of how close he had to be to make out my face when I met him. Sorry about that. Our class doesn't have many students with even partial eyesight, so they're in high demand. That's right! Class 3-2. Not P3 teacher lover Kenji? No, we got woman feminist invasion conspiracy theory Kenji instead. I think I'd rather well, okay. Alright, this version of Kenji makes me laugh, ironically. But Kenji, I don't know. They're both pretty bad in different ways. Class 3-2 was specifically for students with poor vision. Preparing for the festival must be pretty arduous for them. That's true. They just can't see, so maybe Shizune should back off. Need a hand? I could give you help if you need some. Maybe Hanako could too. A chance to set her mind on something would do her good, but I doubt she has the courage to ask outright. She quickly nods in affirmation afterwards, so I'm confident I made the right move. Yes! Yes! I'm being so good at this! Lily gives a noticeable sigh of relief. Ah, that's good. This might actually get finished before everyone goes off to dinner now. Would you be able to help the person painting the main banner? It's a big task for him to do, but nobody else can help. Kenji? Sure. She seems surprised that I know him. I can't really blame her. I take it you've met? Our rooms in the dorm are right next to each other. Hard to miss each other, really. Well, it's good for you. It's good to see you're getting friends so fast. Friend. Ah. I wonder if that's the right word to use for him. Hanako's silence during the proceedings remind me of the reason I put her up to helping in the first place. The Kenjis of the world, when united, would end the universe. True! Ultra Kenji. Well, go help him then. He knows what needs doing, right? That's right. Just ask if you have any problems. Chorusing an assent, Hanako and I begin another trek across the classroom. Kenji sits crouched on the floor, his gaze fixed on the white calico in front of him. Hey, Kenji! No answer. He continues dragging his paint-soaked brush along the large half-painted kanji that's stretched on the sheet in pencil. Kenji? Ah, what? Who's that? If this is the way he treats class members, it's no small wonder he's working on this alone. It's me, Hisao from the... Right, I know that, man. What are you doing here, though? His dismissive attitude annoys me. He must be the type to really get focused on his work, hating to be disturbed by anyone until he's done, I suppose. While we talk, the sound of Hanako's footsteps as she walks out from behind me reminds me that she's here. Don't fuck this up, Kenji. Don't screw me over like this, man. I need to make a friend. I was just going to help with the banner. Hanako and I, that is. Hello? Oh, hey. I guess that's okay. As soon as Hanako enters the equation, his demeanor takes a complete about face. His sudden hospitality is slightly unsettling. Oh, right, women. On second thoughts, this might not have been a great idea after all. This might have been a terrible idea. Oops, my bad. Hanako and I grudgingly set ourselves down on the opposite side of the cloth banner to Kenji, noting the several small paint tins on the ground around it. Class 3-2 noodle stall? You guys selling noodles at the festival on Sunday? Yeah, some stalls outside or something. Or something? His non-committal nature sparks a far amount of suspicion on my behalf. The task at hand comes first, though. So, how do you want to split this? We do the borders while you do the text, or do you want to switch and do the borders? Text is mine. You do the borders. He has surprisingly strong feelings on the topic. I mean, Kanji is very powerful, right? He wants to have his power on the banner. As I reach over to grab a brush, I notice Hanako's already debating between colors to use. By the time I put brush to cloth, she's already starting on that delicate pattern. Looks like my idea of taking her mind off of everyone around her worked. With a dark blue stroke, the three of us silently get to work. Not before Kenji takes advantage of Hanako's working to lean towards me and whisper conspiratorially, though. Conspiratorially? Never heard that word. Also, I made a big mistake. Kenji's gonna start talking to me about the women agenda or something. The feminist agenda. Okay, man. Why you here? Hanako just wanted some help to find Lily. That's it. He apparently disapproves of my motivations. I get it. Alright, looks like I misjudged you. You're infiltrating them, aren't you? Going deep undercover. I should have guessed. Oh, God. Letting the truth slip by him would probably be better than outright lying or annoying him in any case. Is that why you're here? Obviously. It sucks, but there's no better way to get intel than going in yourself. We gotta stick together, man. It's a harsh school, a harsh world. Yeah, very harsh. He misses my true meaning as he leans back, satisfied I'm sympathetic to his cause. I better get down to work. Finished. Looks like I am too. Good job. The two of us connect up the lines of our patterns, mine being as close a copy as I could manage of hers. With a grunt, I lever myself up from the floor and look around. Aside from Hanako and myself, there's only Kenji left finishing off a sign, as well as Lily and a couple of students talking amongst themselves in the classroom. Looking at my watch, it's no surprise. It's getting pretty damn late. Need a hand? I offer a hand to Hanako, which she uses to get herself up. As she does, I can't help but glance at her wrist. If her scars extend even down there, just how much of her body was burned? It would have happened to sound like an anime protag. I tried it and I just couldn't do it because I was like, this doesn't sound like Hisao, whichever. Like if I tried to hear,
as she does, I can't help but glance at her wrist. If her scars extend even down here, just how much of her body was burned?
I'm like, no, Hisao doesn't sound like that. He sounds like a side character. He wouldn't sound like this. Also, I think it would really irritate my throat if I kept talking like that the entire stream. So that's why I'm kind of speaking normally for Hisao. It's easier that way. Okay, that would be silly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Hisao deserves it. Not Hisao. I don't think Hisao deserves it. I feel a pang of guilt about it. However, as she quickly covers her wrist with her other hand. Looks good, doesn't it? She looks surprised for a moment before noticing that I mean the bad.
Looks good, huh? Your scars.
No, you dummy, the banner. It does, I guess. Hisao's a side character, real bro. He wishes he was the main character. Everyone's the main character of their own lives or some bullshit like that. But like, you can put yourself into side character status here. You're not very careful. Trust me. It does, I guess. Her smile shows that she feels a slight sense of pride in the result, just as I do. Okay, I probably could have read that line a little bit more prideful, huh? But the floor is significantly neater for the decorations between being placed on desks and shelves. It's much easier to get to Lily as we cross the room. We finished the banner. I guess that's all that needs to be done? Lily gives an appreciative nod. Thank you, Hisao. Hanako. If there's any way I can thank you.
How about some ramen?
It's fine. Beat sitting in my room studying at any rate. I freaking hate studying. I don't mind either. She nods before suddenly remembering one last person. Oh, is Kenji still here? Just as I open my mouth, Kenji gives the answer from the other side of the room.
Yeah, just finished.
If anything, I speak like that for Kenji. I turn into an anime character when I speak to Kenji. Like a variation of it. He carefully slides the sign onto an empty section of shelf to dry before quickly walking past us and out of the door.
See you, man.
Bye. The remaining two students say their goodbyes to Lily before taking their cue to leave as well, leaving only the three of us. Well, I guess that's everyone. I hope we don't have to do anything like that again. Working past school time? Indeed, the class's plans this year were ambitious. Maybe too ambitious. That's like someone tells you, you're pretty forgettable, like you have a face I'd forget on purpose. I think Kenji told me that. I think literally Kenji told me that. Or unless he said that. I feel like Kenji said that to me. The stalls look nice though. She's right. Shows that a lot of work's gone into them. My. I'm sure a lot of us would be glad to hear that. At least now that there's not much work to do until the festival itself. It's getting pretty late. Should we go? That's probably a good idea. Are you going back to the dorms as well, Hisao? Yeah, I guess I'll tag along. You have a face I would forget on purpose. It's such a good burn. I have a very bad... I've done this before. I forget people I meet during conventions and such that I like meet offline and online. I feel so bad because sometimes I'm like, I don't think I've met you. And like, we have. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh, we have? I don't remember your face. I'm sorry. It's not like I do it all. It's just my grandpa memory kicks in. Nighttime lighting really makes the gardens look quite different. Compared to the usual look of lush greenery, things are much more calm. Being that it's so late, the lack of students around probably helps. The odd one or two can be seen scurrying to and from the dorms trying to eke the most out of their approaching curfews, but no more. All that can be heard is our footsteps, in addition to Lily's cane regularly gently tapping the ground in front of her. It's nice to finally be able to relax after the mad rush during school. Not even noticing, I let out a small yawn. Grandpa forgot his meds again? I did forget my meds, fuck. I forget people's names 135 milliseconds after people tell it. Yeah, I feel that. That's why I just make like shorter nicknames that are like 2 syllables. That's it. Tired? Yeah, still getting used to the flow of things, I guess. The thing which is in it took me kind of off guard, though. I grit my teeth a little at the candid mention of their rather public spat. That said, I do want to sort out when the world was behind it. Ah, about that. I'm sorry about it being so public. Suzune and I go back some ways. Her voice seems slightly irritated as she remembers Suzune, obviously unwilling to discuss it any further. I glanced at Hanako for her views on this, but her expression is unsurprisingly evasive and difficult to read. Either way, I guess her apologizing for it is something, even if my curiosity goes unanswered. I'll be glad once the festival's over in any case. The change of topic's welcome, clearing the thickening air quickly. I can imagine. My old school's festivals were a lot more low-key than this. Mostly when it's a live setting and they're basically having to yell introductions. True. I mean, if I have to like get introduced to 50 people at the same time, I'm obviously going to forget a few because it's not easy to remember them from just the small adverbs in the sea of words. I never learned what the beef Lily had with Shizune was. I don't think I'll ever learn either. Have a look at the wiki. Yamaku stresses the idea of a school community, so the staff likes to make our festivals and such special occasions. And yet the students are the ones who do the work? What an unfair world. Hanako and Lily both chuckle in agreement, savoring the fact that none of the staff are around to hear our grumbling. I suppose coming from a strict all-girls school helped me a bit with Yamaku. Compared to there, Yamaku's much more relaxed. That go a way towards explaining her well-read speech and behavior in any case. As we come up to the dormitories, it eventually comes time to leave for our respective rooms. See you, Lily. Hanako. The two both give polite nods before setting off to the women's dorms, just next to the guys. Next to the boys! As it to be expected in such an arrangement. There's a staff member casually patrolling around outside to prevent any nighttime shenanigans. Walking past him, I quickly stretched my arms and rubbed my neck, both quite sore after having worked on the floor for so long. Before I walked in my room, yeah, I feel that during art. I feel like during art streams, I have to like unshrimpify. You know, you feel bad you forgot a name when you say, hey, you. Yeah. I usually say, what's up, guys? What's going on? I usually just avoid targeting people. Like, specifically targeting, like, oh yeah, it's them, or whatever. Yeah, I just completely avoid that. As much as possible until I remember their name. It feels good to actually have direction, though. After so long in the hospital, the everyday facts of studying, homeworks, and teachers seem almost a blessing. I guess if things continue like this, my time at Yamaku might turn out okay. Adhering to the nurse's nagging voice in the back of my head, I set my alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jogging again. I made a promise, and I'm going to keep it. Besides, Emmy's bound to rat on me if I don't show up. That's not all that bad. I immediately hit the pillow. I pass out. I pass the fuck out. Jeez, man, I forgot how big Act 1 is, but I think we're approaching the end of it. But I'm gonna end here for today. If I go any further, my voice is gonna get destroyed. And completely rocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and create a new save state. Boom. Boom. Exercise. Well, not today. Fuck you. Screw you. I don't want to do exercise. We have been playing this game for about 3 hours and 10 minutes. This game's quite fun. Like, I forgot how stupidly funny Kenji is. I dated a guy and didn't realize I never learned to until I tried calling his house. As far as social media was a thing because I'm old. Jesus Christ. And with that embarrassing moment of your life, I will end stream. That is the thing I needed to finish the stream. The source of your embarrassments. I'm gonna go ahead and play the jazz. Alright, guys. I'm gonna raid somebody. I'm gonna look to see if anyone's awake at 3 a.m. Oh, some people are. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and Let's see. I could visit Arya again, but I feel like I should diversify. Yim's from Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah, I like these kind of like jazz themes, you know what I mean? I like to get funky. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh. Let me see. Trying to find something. Oh, somebody's playing Undertale. They're doing a blind Undertale playthrough. Alright, guys, I'm sending you there. So, I'm sending you over here. What's her... what's their name? Got it. Copy. No backseating, no spoilers. I think they're about to meet Sans. They're about to finish the game, so hey, this is actually kind of interesting. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side then. I'm gonna wish you guys a good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is. This is Gooman. I haven't said that in a while, have I? Like in that cadence. So anyway, bye-bye! Cassie Porcel's props for you. You poor fool. Bye-bye!